All right, all right, all right. Hi. Hi, guys. Happy Wednesday. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you all so very much for being here tonight because guess what? You could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me and I appreciate you. So thank you so much for being here tonight. With that being said, all right, drop some hearts in the chat for yourselves. I'm in a really good mood. I want to see who's going to piss me off tonight. Mom Donnie, okay? With that Who's gonna piss me off, y'all? With that being said, thank you again for being here. Hi, TikTokers. Hi, tubers. All right, welcome in, welcome in. Let's get this party started right. I need everyone to be active participants. Okay, I need everyone to show that they want to be here. Let's make sure we're tapping that screen. We're sharing the live. We're reposting. Let's go ahead and get these likes up to 100,000 likes. You know me, I like stretch goals. Stretch goals. All right, so let's stretch it out and tap, tap, tap that screen. Now, also, guys, I need you to drop your favorite hashtags in the chat. All right, because Trump supporters are being cats, kittens, however you want to phrase it. All right, they do not own a pair. All right, they cannot buy a pair, and they definitely can't borrow a pair. So, because of that, it takes a lot for them to want to come into our spaces these days, okay? So, like, even, the people who have like 20,000, fuck it, I say their names. Even like Dean and Parker have problems sometimes finding Trump supporters. So, little old me, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? If they don't want to go in front of a crowd of, 1,000 people, what makes me think they're only gonna come in front of a crowd of 200? So, let's drop our hashtags to try to entice them on up in here, get them up in the paint so that we can have these conversations. All right. Again, that means you all do all of the good things. Share and repost the live. Let's knock out these gift goals, which you guys are doing great at. Thank you all so very much. I'm going to go ahead and reset it to another penny goal. All right. Awesome. What is that? Thank you, Ms. Ange. I appreciate you, love. Thank you. Drop some hearts for Ms. Ange, y'all. All right. And because I did have, one of my favorite things, some Uncle T, what's his name? Uncle Julio, Tio Julio. We're going to go with the chilies. That's what we'll do. So let's go with that. And there's a jet passing by, per usual. They're near Air Force Base. That sucks. But guys, keep doing all of the good things. And if you're over on the tube, make sure that you are liking the stream. If you're new here, hi, I'm Erica Shantae. That's what my mama named me. And I like to have fun, and I also like to yell at Trump supporters while maintaining a calm demeanor. So it's like a silent mom yell. Okay, if your mom's ever yelled at you passively aggressively, that is me. All right. With that being said, Trump supporters, get in the box. Get in the box. Stop being scared in the comments. All right. You don't have to express yourself there. You have permission to request up, and you have permission to have a conversation. I promise you. All right. I won't yell at you. I'll even let you talk about Joe Biden once. Just once. You can't talk about him all the time though, because then it gets weird. All right. It is. Longest plane ever. Shit, plane, train. I don't get it. I want to get it, but I don't get it. Anywho, I really do want to get it. You get one butt Biden, exactly. One butt Biden. After that, you're done. You're done, okay? So, guys, let's just keep doing all of the good things. And let's see. Someone sent me a message today saying that Jay-Z is in the Epstein files. I was like, yeah, I know. What am I supposed to do with that information? I am not shocked nor surprised by any of the vile things that anyone does anymore. It's like once you have the burden of knowledge, none of this shit is surprising at all. Like I expect people to be people and people to just do abhorrent things. And people can remind you of the good in the world and people can remind you of the bad in the world. So there's that. That's why I say like these are celebrities, all right? They're entertainers. Don't put everything that you have into them, all right? They're human too, so they're fallible. Okay? They are definitely fallible. So with that being said, it looks like we have someone up in our box here. I don't like saying that at all. Oh, it's Papa. How is he gonna piss me off tonight? Let's see. Hi, Papa. How are you? I can't hear you. Your sound's really bad. Is it my sound? It was working earlier.
Hey, Erica.
Hi. There you go.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. What's
You
up?
you got you got upset with me yesterday.
I don't think I got upset with you yesterday. I don't think that was what it was. Okay, but you're still supporting Trump. We know that, all right? And we know you old. Okay, so I don't have to ask you the normal questions. Just being honest, like, let's be for real. We've done this song
Okay,
and dance before. Come
Erica,
on. What?
why
What?
you call me old?
You are old. You're like in your 70s. I'm almost 60. I know old when I see it.
Oh,
Okay. All
you're
right
not
now.
old,
Now, with that being said, Pop Pop, why are you still supporting Donald Trump? Thank you,
Erica. You
Mel.
don't see what the man is doing.
No, I don't see. Explain it to us.
Because I know 98% of the news is negative about
Can you explain it
you. Look
to
at
us?
all
What's he
these,
doing?
and I know you're gonna have something to say. Look at all these conflicts he's solving, and he down to the last one. And I think they about to cross the finish line because Jared Kushner and the other guy, they're meeting now with the Russians and the Ukrainians.
Do you think that I'm
That's
so
the
sorry? You say
last
he's
one.
down to the last one. Wait, which has he actually resolved?
Oh, you don't even believe he did anything with Sudan and Rwanda.
In the
And
Sudan? Are you serious? The art
what's
the
the conflict in Africa that's been going on for 30 years
we
with the
have
machete?
the conflict in the Congo. All right, we're well at that. Thank you, Kenzie, for the
Okay,
confetti, and thank
Congo
you,
and
Mel.
Sudan.
Yeah, and then we also have
So I
the
got them
war in
mixed up.
Sudan that is being waged by the UAE because they want to take their resources. So they have the RSF out there killing people by the thousands. That is not over. The people in Sudan are still
Why it's
dying.
not on the news?
Doesn't matter if it's on the news or
You're
not. We
bringing
know
up
about
something
it.
new.
I'm
You said
sorry.
the UAE.
Yes, the UAE. They're
That's
waging
the
a war. They're
Arab.
funding. Yeah, I know who it is. It's United Arab Emirates.
I
Okay.
hadn't heard that.
Yeah, Mom Donnie, you'd have to think about it like this. Thank you, Mia. You'd have to think about it like this. Why is it that the UAE, all right, a country that has pretty much no natural resources itself, all right, how is it that it's the biggest exporter of gold? Where are they getting it from?
See, I didn't do that research.
Yeah, because they're stealing it from Africa. They're stealing it from the Sudan. That's why they're getting it. And they're killing people, women and children. Hey, you have to consider that. So you're
Okay,
supporting him
you
for
know
ending
I can't
wars? Uh huh.
I I I can't talk about something I don't know.
But coach, you're the
What
one that
about
mentioned it.
Pakistan and India?
What? Didn't the Indian Prime Minister or something come out and say that Trump had nothing to do with that?
Modi?
Yeah, he did.
That's
I don't
Trump
think it was
buddy.
Modi. It was either Pakistani or the Indian. Their leader came out and said that he had nothing to do with it.
The leader of India is Modi.
I know the leader of India is Modi. I said it's one of them that came out and said it. All right. Here's the thing. I'm disputing what it is that you said, which would be painting it in a negative, because I'm saying that he did not. Do you have any proof that he did in any of these conflicts? Because Israel and Gaza, some Palestinians were just unalive this past weekend. They were killed this past weekend by Israeli gunfire. So come on,
America, you know
it's still going on.
you're gonna have little disputes in different things. But what about overall? You know how many missiles that was coming towards Israel from Hamas,
You mean
Hezbollah, and the Houthis? You know how many missiles? Why has that stopped, Erica?
why has that stopped?
Who stopped it?
Who stopped it? Tell us.
Erica, when you cut the head off the snake, can a snake live?
Typically, no. So should we cut the head off of Donald Trump?
Yeah, no.
Oh, I was just wondering.
Iran.
Tap 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 the screen, y'all. Tap tap
Iran
tap the
was the
screen. Do all
cash
of the good
cow.
things. All of the good
And
things.
guess who gave them money? Biden
I don't. Okay,
unfroze
I
all
had
the
to.
money.
I have to pause here.
Okay,
I
I'm
don't.
talking too much.
I don't want to play like the guessing game. I don't want to play the guessing game. All right? Because if you say that you're going to be a president of peace, all right, then what that means is that you're not going to go around the world trying to start wars. You're not. You're not going to go into a sovereign nation and kidnap their president and lie and say it's because of democracy when we know that it's not because of democracy. All right? It's for their resources. We know that. You're not going to lie and tell us that you're bringing peace to Palestine after you told us that you want to turn Palestine to the Riviera of the Mediterranean. You can't lie to us and tell us those things. All right. Donald Trump is not a peacetime president at all. Donald Trump wants more war. He wants more imperialism, and he definitely wants more globalism, which is just another form of imperialism. But he wants to control the purse strings, is what he wants to do. And you can't say that he doesn't. So why are you still
Erica, what
supporting
is
him
war?
when he hasn't brought peace? He hasn't brought peace.
No, I'm
And we have
saying,
a,
what is war?
I'm so sorry, what?
What is war? WAR. What is that?
War, what is war? I don't know. Huh, what is it good for?
Yeah, war is when you have a conflict and
I know what
it's
war is.
retaliation.
I know what war
It's
is.
retaliation.
War is not
Did
necessarily
we get
retaliation.
retaliation
It's
from
two opposing
Iran when we
parties.
took out? Oh, boy.
Coach, it's two opposing parties engaging in conflict. That's what war is.
Okay, did Iran retaliate?
On who? On the United States?
Yeah, after we took out their general first, they say they was going to retaliate. Soleimani,
Mm-hmm.
and then
That
we
was in
took out their
2020. That was in
nuclear.
Soleimani was in 2020. 2020. That was in
Yeah, Trump
2020, and
first
they did
time.
retaliate.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
How
They
they
they.
retaliated?
Oh, please don't yell your. Don't raise your voice at me. Don't do that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bring
What?
it down. You're here. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Just making sure we're on the same page. I think you forgot where you was at for a moment. That's crazy work. Give me a
Okay,
second.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so no, with Soleimani, yes, they did retaliate. They struck a base out in in Iraq, and they injured American
What?
soldiers that actually received traumatic brain injuries. Do you recall them doing that?
Oh, you talking about when they notified him and told him that they was finna do it?
It doesn't matter. That's still retaliation, is it not? And that's actually typical. That's
No.
normal of countries. That's actually normal in countries. They typically advise each other, just like when the U.S. Where did the U.S. drop bombs at in 2025? It wasn't in Yemen that they did it. It was somewhere near Qatar, and they advised them that they were going to be doing it. So that's retaliation.
What do you mean? In Qatar?
No, it was somewhere near Qatar. They dropped the bombs. I remember them doing that. I can't recall exactly when, but I'll go ahead and get it. But they retaliated. So what's the point? We took out their general and they retaliated by striking the base, and US service members were injured. Some received what is it called? Traumatic brain injuries, TBIs. You don't recall that happening?
No, you mixing it up because that's recently
No,
when
that's
they
not recently.
attacked
That
the
was in
base.
2020. Oh
No,
gosh,
that
Jesus
wasn't
Christ.
in 2020.
It was in 2020.
When they attacked the base and some of the soldiers, they had repercussions from that. That was just recently, Erica.
Let's see here. Okay, there
And
we
they
go. I
warned
wish
them
you just
ahead of
please be
time.
quiet for the love of God. Be quiet, please. I know what I'm talking about, and I don't like when y'all be like, "That's recent." It's not recent. Jesus Christ, it's not recent. It literally happened in 2020. I just want y'all to like, I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm getting
I'm
frustrated.
sorry for raising my
I'm
voice.
talking to I want to talk to
Sorry.
the chat really quick, coach. Yeah, I just want to talk to smart. No offense to you, coach. All right, because coach, you may be misinformed about something, but they did respond in 2020 after the U.S. killed the guy Soleimani. They responded. Here it goes right here. Okay. All right. We should be able to see this on the tube and on TikTok. Okay, Iran retaliates for General Soleimani's killing by firing missiles at U.S. forces in Iraq. All right, the date on this article is January 7th of 2020. That's when it was initially posted. It was updated January 8th of 2020. All right, Washington and Tehran both confirmed that Iran was the source of the missiles. The extent the damage was unclear. That's a typo. All right. Do you see that? And then it
Oh, the
says
damage
Iran.
was unclear.
The Iran. No, your question was here was did they retaliate? Is sending ballistic missiles and striking a U.S. base retaliation? Yes or no?
Yes, but what damage was done?
Does it matter the damage? Was it retaliation
Yes,
or
it
no?
does.
Again, there were servicemen there who received traumatic brain injuries.
No, I remember they
Okay.
evacuated the base because they warned them ahead of time. And there was a few men left.
The base wasn't
I
warned.
remember
Trump
the
was
story.
warned. Trump was warned and didn't advise the troops. That's what happened. Give me one moment. Two, two, two.
Okay, Erica, I gotta
You
eat my
gonna? Are you about to leave?
Chick-fil-A.
You gonna leave?
Yeah.
Why are you
Yeah,
leaving?
with my buddy Hector. I miss Hector.
I don't know. You know Hector does run a live himself, right?
Okay, I didn't see him. Okay then. Y'all pretty cool together.
Yeah. Great team.
Y'all back each other up.
Teamwork
All
makes the
right.
dream work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you about to leave? Okay. All right. I don't even want to play the skedaddle sound. Well, it's not even worth it. Oh, okay, Phil. Thank you. All right. Request up if you are a Trump supporter. Request up if you are a Trump supporter. Get in the box. I think I'm going to stop drinking tequila beforehand. Has me a little bit perturbed. My patience is thin. Thin. I was about to say something. I was thin as a white woman's butt cheeks. There's that. Trump supporters, request up. Request up. There we go. But he can talk about the Qatari incident all he wants to. That's not what we were talking about though. And I can't pull teeth from him to guess what it is that he's talking about. I simply can't do that. All right? What I'm familiar with and what I know of is that the US, all right, did kill cuz he said the general. He said we killed the general and we did. And it was in it was in either beginning of January of 2020 or it was at the very end of 2019 when it happened and they did retaliate and they struck our bases. So does that okay, who else have we killed since then? Somebody tell me. I'm always willing to learn. Did we kill another general since then? Why the hell are these jets flying at this hour of night? What in the world? It's so annoying. Over it. Over it. Trump supporters, get in the box, request up. Let's have a conversation. Shouldn't be that hard for you. You guys know everything. I'm just a woman. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. I need you, man, to tell me everything. Little old me. She don't know nothing. Request up. Also, guys, if you're not following my backup, you should do it. Follow my backup. Also, look in the top not right, but left hand corner of your screen. And if you see follow next to my name, go ahead and make sure that you are following me. All right. And also, let's make sure that we're still doing all of the good things, guys. Don't get lazy on them taps. I mean it. Do not get lazy on those taps. You already know that I'm passive aggressive, okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and knock out our gift goals. It's the overreacts. So let's knock those out. We have 46 of those to go. Continue to share and repost to live. And if you'd like to support me, support the stream, links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. I also have a Zelle, everythingwitherica9@gmail.com. All right, and if you're over on the tube, the best way to support is via a super chat. Thank you all so very much for all that you do because everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. Now, with that being said, y'all, the cool thing is that tomorrow afternoon, I will be hosting my live and we're going to have an awesome co-host who goes by the name of Matt Politics or Politics of Matt. Don't tell Matt I can't remember his name, but that's who's going to be over here. And we're going to have fun and do all the good things. Whose baby is that? I don't do that. I'm not dealing with somebody else's child like that. That's crazy. Okay. Hi, Voris, I think it is. Voris. Um,
Realistic,
I'm sorry?
realistic.
Okay. All right. Are you a Trump supporter?
I compromise with them.
You compromised with him. Did you vote for him?
No,
Okay. How old are you?
25.
25. So who did you vote with? Like, who did you vote for?
Um, I'm an independent party. I don't like nobody. I think it doesn't matter who is elected, they're going to be influenced by people you can't see.
Okay. So the question that I have for you again is, do you support Donald Trump? Yes or no?
I support some things that he do, yes.
Like what?
I support border security. The things I don't support is him having Israel first. I think America first needs
I
to be
didn't
the
ask you
future.
what you don't support. I asked you what you do support. I need you to stay on topic, like focus. Stay on track of what you do support. So, why do you support? You say you support Donald Trump because of border security. All right. So, expound on that.
Well, every president in America, that's an easy one because it's in our Congress, supports it. Even Biden, he deported over 3 million people, but he also let in a lot of people at the same time, which kind of messed up a lot of things.
I'm so sorry. How is that border security? Are you
What,
going to tell us about any legislation that Donald Trump has passed or anything of that
what I'm
nature?
telling
Are you going to
you,
tell us what
what,
Biden didn't do?
what I'm trying to tell you is it doesn't matter who's president. Congress would approve border security regardless of who's president or not.
Are you sure
It
about
doesn't.
that?
Yes, it's a law.
One moment. I'm sorry, you said it's a law?
It's a law.
What's the law?
Um, that unlawfully coming into America means you get deported one time and you go back. The next time you come back, it's a felon.
Okay, but you know this isn't like cogent, right? To what it is that you're saying. Because what I'm asking you, because what you're saying doesn't make sense. We know how it works when people come into the country outside of a port of entry and they're not claiming asylum. We know how that works. All right. But what you said is that Donald Trump, all right, you support him because of border security. So what I'm
Well,
asking you, one moment, what I'm asking you is, what has Donald Trump done? What law has he passed? What bill has he signed? All right, that has strengthened border security. That's all I'm asking. We don't have to talk
I
about
just
United States codes or statutes because we know about those and he didn't pass those. Those have been in place for decades now.
well, I don't like Trump as a person. Again, I will say that.
Okay.
Um, Yeah, compromise. Let's bring that word back up. Compromise, because no matter how I feel about someone, you have to compromise. Just like a boss, if you work for someone, you have to compromise for them. You have to find what you like and just deal with it. Compromise, compromise.
You keep
Let's just
saying
get that word.
compromise as if it's a word that we aren't familiar with. We
Compromise,
understand what
compromise,
compromise is. I
compromise.
need you to calm down. Like, calm the fuck down. Okay. If you are to say that you support Donald Trump on border security, then you should be able to say how Donald Trump has secured the border. All right. It does not have to be circular. You don't have to do this. What's happening to you right now is the fact that you backed yourself into a corner because you know that
No,
Donald
ma'am.
Trump has not passed any type of legislation to actually strengthen our border. What Donald Trump
Ma'am.
has done, you know what? Here's the thing. All right, I know Trump better than the people who compromise with him. All right, and I know Donald Trump better than the people that support him. Okay, what Donald Trump has done,
Wrong.
okay, is put the United States in the midst of a humanitarian crisis. That's why we're on a humanitarian watch list. and where people don't want to come here. And it's not just impacting the border, it's impacting the interior of the United States of America with the actions that he's taking with deportations and how he's not allowing people to file for asylum at the border, even at a port of entry, which goes against our asylum laws. Okay. And what's happening in the interior is cities like Las Vegas, Miami, Orlando are seeing a decrease in their tourism. We've lost billions of dollars, upward of over $13 billion just in 2025 alone in tourism revenue because of Donald Trump. That means that everyday Americans are being impacted because if you live in a tourist town, if you don't get the business, you don't get paid. So there's that. So with that being said, if you support border security, you can tell us how Donald Trump has actually strengthened the border.
May I talk now?
I don't know. Can you? Do you know how conversations work? Because there was a pause, a long one at that.
So there actually is reports that the border has actually been secured, that there is no one just crossing the border like Biden, during his administration terms, that there, how like thousands of people were coming across daily, just unvetted. Just
how many
like
crossings were happening under the Biden administration? Crossings exactly.
I mean, if you want me to we can be factual, right? Can we do some research?
Yeah, tell us how many crossings happened. Let's say how many crossings happened during the Biden administration. Oh, hold music time. I love hold music.
Around 10 to 11 million.
10 to 11 million crossings. Okay, where do you get that information from? Uh-oh, I have that song stuck in my head again. I'm going to have to listen to it at some point tonight. Oh, more whole music. There we go.
CP.
Oh. Go ahead.
P.
I'm sorry. I was from one moment. When you leave the app, I can't hear you. So if you can't see me, I can't hear you. So where did you get it from?
Oh, sorry. CDP.gov.
CBP.gov?
Yeah.
Okay. You got it from CBP.gov. All right. I'm going to go to CBP.gov. Okay. What's the title? So we can just pull it up. I can pull it up on the screen.
Just search it up on Google and just like search phrase it on Google. I'm sure you'll find it.
What am I searching? What did you search for?
Just do research on it. Like, just
sorry,
search
what did you search for?
No, just like you search for like how many did it do, and then you'll find the answers.
How many did what do? I'm trying to ask you, what did you search for, bro? Like, what did you put in Google?
Do your own research. Do your own research.
Bro, what did you ask ChatGPT?
Oh, I don't use ChatGPT.
Yes, you did. No. What did you put in ChatGPT?
ChatGPT is not accurate. Hell no.
Okay. What did you put into
Google?
That's
what brokies use. That's what brokies use.
Like, what are we doing here? And that's why you use it. So, what did you put? What did you search?
Is what broke
why do I have
use.
to do your work for you?
No,
this conversation is moving just like this GIF. Guys, let's go ahead and knock out these slow motions like this. I can't say that. I can't say that.
ChatGPT is not accurate. It's not updated.
I be stopping myself, y'all. Okay. What's the date that you have on the article that you found from ChatGPT, the post? What's the date?
Just search up.
You don't have to just search. They could have multiple. What is the date? If you know how to research, you can tell us the date. And you're not going to raise your voice at me on my platform. Get your shit together. Answer the question.
You're victimizing. You're
Answer
so
the question. Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, bro.
Oh my
You are
god.
you are not
Bro,
just
you're so
sassy. I don't
bad
even
for the
call
black
men sassy,
community,
but you
bro.
are sassy.
Like, why do you have to be
Like,
like
oh,
this?
shut up. Bro, seriously.
You
Just tell us
cry.
the
You
date.
just
All
sit
you have
there
to
and
do is go
cry.
look at it. We know why you're teacupping. Just go look at it. Get the
Just
date.
fucking search
So
it
we
up
can
and you'll find the answer.
okay,
God damn. Are you
compromise.
dumb? Are you
Compromise.
dumb?
Hey, let's
Are you dumb?
compromise.
Are you
Let's
fucking dumb?
compromise. Are you
God
crashing? Is this what you're
damn.
doing? Because you can't tell us a date? You can't tell us a date?
You're smarter
Just
than
tell
this,
us the
bro.
date. What is
You're
the date
smarter
on the
than
article
this.
that you're looking at? Just all you have to do is tell us a date.
I told you the freaking site, bro.
You told me
Just
cbp.gov. cbp.gov, all right, is for Custom and Border
all right.
Protection.
I'm gonna have patience for
cbp.gov
you.
has a million sources there. Which one
I
are
told
you
you to
looking
search
at?
straight. Are you not tech savvy? If you're
Which one
not
are
tech
no, I'm
savvy,
not. No, no. So please
okay,
walk
that's
it
all you had
walk
to
I'm
say.
almost
That's all you
60.
had to
I'm
say.
almost 60. Walk me through it. This is wicked. Hey chat. Hey chat. Don't you give it away. Y'all know he can hear us. Don't you give it away. Don't give it away. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. Anywho, tap the screen, share the live, keep doing all of the good things, guys. All of the good things. All right. Let's go ahead and knock out these slow motions because these slow motions might be moving as slow as his guess is. All right. Oh, there he's back, guys. He's back. Okay, he's back.
I'm not gonna lie, I heard you,
I know
but
you heard
that's
me.
the
I said
thing.
you could hear me. I literally
Yeah,
said you can hear me the whole time.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
You
Your
don't have to
audience,
lie.
your with your audience, you should be brighter.
I am actually extremely more smarter than you are, buddy. But it's
No, no, no,
okay.
no. I'm
I know
saying that
you have to do this right here, these insults right here,
you
because you
started it
don't know
first, and I'm
anything.
being nice. I haven't used no harsh things to
Like,
you. I said
yeah.
I'm not gonna belittle. My goal is not to
All
belittle
you
people
have
that are
to
not as smart as
do,
me.
all you have to do is
That's my goal
provide.
because for
All you
someone
have to
like
do,
me
what
that
is a
knows a lot of
date,
things in this
bro?
world,
Dude, what is the date? What is the date of the article? And I can
bro,
pull it
it
up.
doesn't matter about the article.
It
It's the whole
does
fact of the
matter.
argument. You
It does. If I'm looking at the same source as you, then by all
you
means, sir, I would need to know the date of it so we can. Don't you want me to look at the same thing that you're looking at it? Like you can't cite your source.
bro,
I know you're
just
smart,
assume
right?
it's an
You said you're
estimate. Just
smarter
assume
than
it's an
me. Then
estimate.
you can
Listen,
cite your source.
I don't want to argue with
I don't
you.
want
I
to
want to
argue because
just
you
talk.
can't win. That's why, and it's okay.
I
I
don't want to win.
understand.
I don't want to
Then what
win.
do you
You
want to prove
won.
here? What do you want to
I don't
prove?
want.
Why are you
Dude,
here?
I'm not a Republican or a Democrat.
So
I'm an
were those
independent.
crossings or were those encounters that you were talking about?
Dude, first off,
No, not
even
first
if
off.
it,
Answer a question directly. I'm tired of you motherfuckers coming over here, especially men,
can you stop
thinking that you're
muting me?
going to get to lead the
You're
conversation.
con-
No, shut up. Answer the
Stop being
question. If
controlling.
you can't answer the question, then by all means, turn your phone off and that'll
I'm
assist you
tired
with
of black people
leaving.
like you,
All
bro. I'm so
right?
tired of
No
the
one
black.
gives a fuck what you are tired of, sir.
You
No
need to
one cares
stop
what
being
you're
like this.
no one's here to see you, Otis. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Okay?
Like,
Ain't nobody coming to see you,
what?
Otis. So
God
with that being
damn.
said, answer the question. Come on, you can do it. Answer the
Let's
question.
do an IQ test. Let's do an IQ
IQ
test.
test. You don't. First of all, I'm pretty sure you don't know what IQ stands for.
Let's
Secondly,
do
you
an
don't even know what
IQ
IQ
test.
test.
Well,
So there's
deflated.
that. So I'm gonna
There it
need
is.
you to
Let's do an
focus
IQ
and lock
test. Let's
in.
prove to your fans.
Like
Let's prove
let's
to your
lock
fans.
in right
Bro, you
now.
don't even.
You
Let's
can't.
just
Oh,
prove
this
it.
is what you want to do because you can't answer the
Let's do an
question.
IQ
So
test. I want to prove
everyone,
to
I
you.
just want you all to know that he is
Deflating.
not. He's not. What is
Let's
he doing?
deflate.
He's not quoting crossings. What he's doing is he is actually quoting encounters.
Woman, do you know who I am?
Encounters. Obviously, no one, since you can't even answer a
You're
simple
just a
question. So there's
streamer.
that.
You're just a streamer.
Okay, and you are no one. There
That's
we go.
it. You don't even
So
like. What
there
is
we
your
go.
career in
You
real
are
life? This
no
is it. This
one.
is your career. This is how you make your money.
Yeah.
So
And
please
what's your
humble
point? Are you
yourself.
pocket? Are you pocket watching? Is
You
that what
don't
you're
have
doing?
no.
Are you pocket
No, this is
watching?
the thing. You
Go
people
ahead,
over
get it
here get
off.
on the internet
Get it
and
off your
think you
chest.
guys are just this. Like, what makes you so smart? Like, what does it? That you're a TikTok streamer? Is this what it is? Like,
Oh,
goddamn, the fact that you think you could belittle me and just because you're the host, it's fucking ridiculous. You need to humble yourself.
I can belittle you because I'm smarter than you.
No, you're not.
I am. You
No, the
still
fact
haven't
that you
told
can
us
hit
the
a mute
date.
button,
You haven't told
the
us the
fact that you
title.
can't,
You haven't told
dude, you
us
don't even know how to, you don't
anything
even,
about anything. Oh, wow, Andy, that is
I
so
asked
friggin'
you,
pretty.
hey, how about this?
Whoa, be quiet. I'm thanking one of my people who watch me. Thank you so much. One of my loves. Thank you, Andy. Draw some hearts in the chat for Andy, y'all.
I'll
Draw
give
some
you two
hearts in the
hundred
chat for
dollars.
Andy. That
Two
is so
hundred dollars if
awesome.
you can have a
Thank you
higher
so
IQ
very
test.
much. Thank you so much, Andy.
Let's do an
That's
IQ
fucking
test.
awesome.
If
I
you
want to
beat
move this
me, I'll give
over.
you $200.
You beat me again, $200.
You can get $200. Pay your rent, girl.
$200.
Pay your rent.
$200.
Do we have a
Hey,
deal?
you're
Or are we gonna just like,
lame. You're
girl?
lame.
You don't understand. You
No,
have
you're
dumb
super
fans.
lame. Is
You
what you
have
are.
dumb fans.
You're super lame.
And the people that are saying
Okay, there we
$200 is
go.
broke, you don't even
There we
donate.
go.
You can't. You probably donate $5 and think that's a lot.
You're lame. I just want to let you know that.
I see that. I know how to read people. In that
You're
face right
lame.
there, that face is showing me everything.
Okay. No, it's moving around the source thing. So taking that off the screen. You okay? You still haven't cited your source.
I don't
Also,
want
that
to.
is it cite with a S or with a C? Which one is it?
Can we just
No, I'm
have a
asking you.
mature
Is it
conversation?
is it cite with an S
I
or with a
don't
C?
want to.
Which one
I
is
don't
it?
want to be
Cite your
toxic,
source.
bro.
Cite your source. I want you
Whoever
to know
said
I'm
I'm an
having a lot of
agent, you
fun right
better
now.
chill out. Where
I'm
do you
having a
get
lot
that
of fun right
info?
now.
Whoever said I'm an agent, you better.
There
You
we
might do
go.
some researching. Someone did some researching.
So
Who
you
did
still
that
haven't
research?
provided a source, yet you have been here, all right, for a good minute now, and you haven't
No,
said
at least
anything.
one
And
thing I
I
will say
just
is you're
think
not
that
a.
you aren't equipped for this conversation.
No, I don't think
Yeah.
you like. You're used to
Nope.
people just
Too late.
like
I already called it. You're not equipped.
you won the conversation. Do you? Can we have a legit conversation now? You won already. Let's have a very good conversation where we can learn something. Because I don't like where your approach is in this conversation.
I don't give a fuck what you like. I don't think
Hey,
that you've gotten that part
House of the
yet.
Fur, you have a
Because here's the
cat
thing.
photo.
No, one moment, sir. Just one moment. Here's the deal. All right. You came in here and you said that you compromised with Trump. That's what you said. You then stated that you like his border security. Okay. Then instead of saying how Donald Trump is making the border stronger, what you went into is how Joe Biden, all right, was weak on the border and had an open border because he let 10 million people in. That's what you said. And I ask
And
you, only
deported
thing
3
I
million.
ask you to do, only thing that I ask you to do is to tell me, where did you get that from? You said cbp.gov. Okay,
Yes.
cbp.gov. Thank you for telling us that. We appreciate you. All right, I do appreciate you. However, cbp.gov has hundreds, thousands, all right, of articles and fact sheets and such that you can take a look at. So my only question for you was, what is the date of the post or the article in which you're looking at so that I can look at the same thing?
Yeah, but here's
And
the
what
thing.
you've done the entire time is you've obfuscated, because what I am starting to believe is that you do not have a source, that you pulled it out of your ass. Because guess what happened here? We all know, the 351 people that are watching here on the TikTok alone, we all know that it was not 10 million people that came into the United States of America. What we do know is that there were 10 million encounters. Now, do you know what an encounter is?
Yes.
What is an encounter, please?
Like seen, experienced.
Seen, experience. Oh my God. What is an encounter at the southwestern border, sir? What is an encounter at the north border?
Face to face encounter something.
Yes, when Customs and Border Patrol comes into contact, all right, with an individual. Okay.
Yeah, but
does that also want? Excuse me, one
number.
moment, please. Does that also? You're an idiot. I swear to God.
You talk just like a million things at once, and I can't get a point.
I didn't say a million things at once. We
Yes, you
literally been
do.
talking about the exact same thing. You
You don't get
literally
straight
just
to
don't
the
know what it is
point.
that you're talking about. That's
You
all that
don't
is
get
to
straight to the
it.
point.
I
You've been
what you're
talking about a
doing right
source.
now is you're doing
You've been talking
Darvo.
about a source for 11 minutes.
You are doing Darvo. Is what you're
There's
doing
so
right
many
now.
points.
You
I
got it.
told you I don't like Trump. I told you I didn't vote for him. I compromised.
You
Did you not hear
compromise,
me?
and then you listed a reason why you support him. Why are we going in this
Dude,
circle?
I did a
And
whole
you want to do the
investigation on
IQ test? Your reasoning
for two
skills
hundred
suck.
dollars.
Your reasoning skills
$200.
suck ass. Why would
Yeah,
anyone want to do
because
an IQ test with you? Your
no,
reasoning skills
because here's the
suck.
thing. Here's the thing. I don't think about the basic stuff. I go ahead and be like, oh, already think about that. Let's go on to deeper. It's deeper than what you think it is. It's deeper. Why you thinking about the little picture? I'm thinking about the bigger picture. That's the issue. You're stuck on the little stuff. It's bigger. Is that your sugar daddy? I just want to make the comments look dumb, honestly.
You want to make the comments look.
Yeah,
Sir,
because
you're making yourself look that way. You gotta chill, bro.
no, that's subjective. Subjective. Subjective.
Like, what are we doing? I'm sorry. Hector, can you talk to him because I'm talking to Bubba? Thank you.
Yeah. I just got here. What did he say about big picture? I'm a little
He
confused.
doesn't know
Okay.
anything.
He's
I
confused.
don't
I'm
want to
not
run
talking
it
to someone
down. I
that's
need you to
confused
be
on
quiet, please. Thank you.
You're
So,
meeting me. I
Hector,
told
you
you.
need to be
It's been
quiet because I could tell you. Matter of fact, tell Hector what you said.
Hector, maybe we can have a educational conversation. What do you believe in?
The Constitution. Can you tell me what's big picture about the Constitution, or what's a little picture about the Constitution?
I like the Constitution.
Yeah,
I
did you
do.
vote for Trump?
Nope, didn't vote for him. I don't like him. Only because there's some things I don't like about him, but you have to compromise. I mean, what am I gonna do? Cry for every day of my life about him being president?
I'm sorry, what compromise did you make in 2024?
That he's the president of the United States for 4 years.
What kind of compromise?
That the border security that he supports border security,
He doesn't.
and he does because Obama did. If Obama was president,
What did Donald
again,
Trump do to secure the border?
um, let's see. He put the National Guards at the border. He put Mexico in check. Now Mexico's National Guard also is along that border. And Mexico, did you not understand that Mexico also deports Americans? That's also a thing. I don't think Americans also understand that thing too. That Mexico deports Americans. I don't think they
Yeah,
understand that.
uh, okay. Mexico would have reasons, substantial reasons to deport Americans, not to mention the National Guard that you're talking about would have been wasted on the southern border. It's more so military that he has set up there. They're quite literally just there to scare undocumented migrants from crossing over.
Yeah, my focus is the cartel. Fentanyl, it was at a high, but then the now it's not even like as high. The rate is way lower now.
We've caught record-breaking numbers of that substance, which you should not be saying on this platform under the Biden-Harris administration. Every single president, all the way up until Trump, makes sure that they target that substance. So I don't know why you're using that as a compliment to Trump. Catching substances
Because
and
it's
dealing out
not
busters
as
has always been a
it's
priority
been
of either
proving. It's
administration.
been proving that what are we talking about? I'm saying now that it's been proven that it's lower.
It's where do you know how? I'm sorry. How do we have a number of what's being smuggled into the United States to prove whether it's lower or higher?
Because because the death rates are not as high because we have hospitals
The
that are
death rates that's been
reporting.
falling since 2020. We saw a momentary
Yeah,
spike
you
in light
keep
of the
talking about
pandemic. There's nothing that's been substantially
no.
higher.
Here's the thing: you're not understanding that hospitals report deaths on certain topics. So on fentanyl, death reports have been
We've been on a
reported.
downward trend on many of those things that you're referencing, well under the Biden-Harris
Stop
administration. Those
talking about
reports that
Biden.
you're
I
talking
think he's a
about
terrible
would not be
president.
example of us catching
Bro,
more. We wouldn't have a
we're not talking
number of
about the
how
same
much that we
thing right
have
now.
coming into the United States. Better yet, since you wanted to talk about securing the southern border and stopping the flow of the F substance into the United States, then we should talk about the 86% of American citizens that are smuggling it here. And that is per the conviction rate that we had out of 2024. Did you know that?
Honestly, smuggling, like, use it like in which
Can
way?
you answer my question, please?
I don't know. I don't know if that's right.
You
Like the
don't know.
smuggling rate, I don't know if that's right.
Okay.
I don't think that's right. That doesn't sound right because I keep up with a lot of the data. That sounds like you just got that out of your
You
ass.
keep up with a lot of data?
Yes, because when you talk,
Really?
the first
What
thing you
data?
said, no. Here's the thing: when you talk,
I know. Hold
it
on, hold on,
sounds
hold on,
like you
buddy. You
just
said
make
what
up the
data? I
shit
just
out
want
of
to
your
know.
head.
I know. I just want to know what data you're talking about.
Bro, I keep up with everything. Like whatever the world
Yeah.
is going
Okay.
through,
Cool.
I
So
keep
check
it
this
up.
out. Everything is a very, very, very broad word that would include that would cover over a lot of things, right? So the more you say you keep up with everything, it makes you look worse because if you keep up with everything, then it should be easy for you to
Do
cite
you
one source of
do
what
you
you're talking about.
understand?
And
Do
I
you
imagine
understand?
upon me asking you to cite one source, you're gonna fumble. So you want to
Oh,
walk that
not
back
the
really
source
quickly
shit
before I show
again.
you what I'm
Not
about
the
to show
source
you?
shit again. The source shit again, bro.
You
Do you,
said everything. I'm sorry. How can you come up here and say not this source thing
bro,
again? You
bro?
said you keep
Because
up with everything.
Here's the thing. It's logically proven that when I say something, it is factually proven. When you say something, you're saying it
What?
without
Whoa,
like
what,
you just say something.
okay, cool.
So
So I don't
okay,
know. I clearly see what's happening here. Here we don't deal with theory. We don't deal with I say it,
no,
it's
all right.
true, right? We deal
I'm
with
gonna do.
factual information which we
Can
can
you give me
prove,
30 seconds
right?
to prove something that's
We
right?
pull up factual information that we can substantiate with a data source, a data set, right?
So you made a
So I don't know
claim
where you
that
got this whole
human
thing where I can just
smuggling.
ramble things, okay?
No, no,
But
no,
you
no,
said
no. So
everything.
listen,
You
you
said
made a
that you're
claim that
well
human
researched. I'm
smuggling has went
politely
up since
asking
the
you,
cartels has been
my
on
guy,
it.
I'm politely
Do you
asking you to
not
give me a
understand
source
the
for a single
cartels?
thing that you've
Dude,
said.
that claim does not make sense. You said the cartels are struggling to even get out of America if they come
I'm
in.
going to
So you're
politely ask you
claiming that
once
human
again to give
struggling
me a
has gotten
substantial
even
piece of
higher.
evidence of anything
How
that
the
you've
hell?
said.
Hey, you need to calm down. You
Jesus
manic as
How
hell,
the hell
bro.
does that
Like,
make
chill out.
sense if
Weird ass. You're a
you
weirdo.
can't even get out of America? How the hell does smuggling get higher? That doesn't even logically make sense.
What is he talking about?
Who
You
knows?
said
Everything that he has said has seriously been just I have the information. Trust me. Like,
you
trust me,
motherfuckers
bro.
ain't listening
Like
to shit.
you cause you're not saying anything.
You got headphones. Put them both on your ears. How about that? God damn. Out there having conversations and shit. Listen to what the fuck I'm saying. I'm tired of listening to you
Shut up.
you
Stupid.
motherfuckers gotta listen.
You stupid.
You motherfuckers.
You're just
Hard headed
stupid.
ass motherfuckers.
Just stupid.
God damn. You got AirPods in your ears. Go clean your fucking ears.
Do you know what the Freedom of Information Act is?
Do you know how to shut the fuck up and listen? I'm tired of you, Hector.
He sucks.
Okay. So let's do
God
this
damn.
again. Do you know what the Freedom
Certified
of
crash
Information
out.
Act is?
Like, god damn.
Do you know what the Freedom of Information Act is?
Do you know how to listen to information and obtain it?
You have not given me a single piece of information that you can
Hector.
substantiate. So
Hector.
now I'm gonna get hostile with you,
Oh,
stupid
shit.
fuck. Do
Are
you
you
know
gay?
what the act is?
Are
Yes
you
or no?
gay?
The answer is no. Great. So the Freedom of Information Act is an act that was passed by Congress, which allows institutions and individuals to easily and freely ask for information related to several different topics, such as, say, the conviction rate for smugglers of F substance that you mentioned here in the United States. We saw a data point that was put out by the Cato Institute, backed up by the Oversight Committee on Government Reform, so on and so forth, in regards to the 80 to 86% of American citizens that were convicted between 2019 and 2024 of fentanyl substance. Okay? 86% of them were American. That is my data. That is my source that I can pull up
So
to you.
are
I
you
have it right
saying
here
that
before me.
fentanyl rate did
That
not
is
just
a well documented report that I can pull up and I can cite specific names and numbers for. So now, Mr. I'm well researched and I can pull up anything from anywhere and everywhere. Can you give me a source for any single thing that you said? Because based off of your logic, right, the words that came out of your mouth, he secured the border and he's apparently addressed the 86% of substance smuggling from Americans, despite the fact that he's been putting this all on undocumented migrants.
All right, you're taking this serious. I'm gonna take it serious too. All right.
What the fuck have you been doing this entire time? I mean, I knew you weren't taking this seriously, but I love that you just said it with your full chest, that you're just now taking this seriously. Keep going. This is fun.
All right, listen. So since you're doing research, I want you to search up what were the rates before rates during Biden's terms of fentanyl, right? Search them up. How many deaths per day were happening? Search it up.
Do you know what the rates are?
I'm going to break this down for you. Search.
Do you know what the rates are?
I'm going to simplify this for you to understand.
Do you know what the rates are?
Not off the top of my head, but I don't want to say the wrong number.
But you hold on. You said you have the numbers. You said that you were well researched.
I would estimate. I don't know the like.
You would estimate. So hold on. You said earlier that you had the numbers, that you knew the data, and now you don't want to estimate.
No, what you're not understanding is when you're talking.
Are you walking back what you said earlier?
Well, I have one hand playing with my dog and the other hand, I mean, just trying to help you understand.
So you're walking back what you said earlier.
No,
so you lied earlier.
What you don't understand is
I don't think anyone here is lacking understanding but you, my guy. Because I just proved my claim. My point is wrong of what? What point is that? What is my point? What is my point? What is my point? What is my point?
That fentanyl is still at a high rate. That's what you've been saying. You've been making a point on that.
I'm sorry. When did I ever say that? What was my claim?
You say has encouraged that.
What was my claim?
You said.
So you're stupid. You're very stupid and you have a comprehension problem. You're clearly not tracking the conversation, which is no surprise to me. What I specifically said, since you're talking about securing the border and that apparently we weren't catching all this stuff under Biden, is that if we want to address the F substance issue that you kept crying about, then we would do so by attacking American citizens who are smuggling it in per the Freedom of Information Act and the Cato Institute, and it was well documented by our government. The majority of people smuggling here are American citizens, but Trump has been fear-mongering it on undocumented migrants, okay? That was my claim. That is what I substantiated. And then your response to that was, I'm wrong about whatever the fuck you just said, and that was never a claim that I made.
Yeah, but then you have been defending that. And then also...
Defending what? What did I defend?
No, and then you think that my claim is just on drug warfare.
What did I defend?
Thank you, Shauna.
You ramble this much everywhere else?
Draw some hearts for Shauna.
And border security isn't just about illegals. It's just not about illegals that are innocent. It's not that simple. It's deeper than what that is.
You are a fucking moron.
Bro, you don't understand. You guys are so simple-minded.
7,569 individuals that were the ones who were convicted of F substance and smuggling it into the U.S. 6,123 of them were
I get it that you guys don't want law and order in America. Like, I get that a lot of y'all do drugs.
I am saying a lot of y'all do drugs and that law and order going to actually effectively attack the F substance problem here in the United States. We should be going after the overrepresented demographic in the smuggling per the data set that I just presented to you, which wouldn't be undocumented migrants. You're the one who brought up the F substance specifically, not me. I'm going along with what you said and how to properly address what you said.
Bro, it's so hard because there's so much to explain, and it's like, do I want to waste my time even explaining it? That's where I'm at.
Hold a time out. One moment. You haven't explained anything. All you've done is pretend to be smarter than you actually are. All right. You're not smart at all. And that's not an ad hominem attack. That's literally an observation. All right. The chat can confirm. You don't have to call me out of my name. You're just stupid. Okay. So there's that. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you getting mad again. You so emotional. You're so
You up?
emotional. It's crazy how like in your feelings you are. You can get out of your feelings. All right, you haven't been able to substantiate anything
You
that you
really
said
think these
here
some
to me,
cannons wanna be?
nor to Hector. Okay, Hector and I can substantiate our
All right,
claims. All right.
all right. It's
Also,
two v one. I'm ready.
the
It's a
talking
two v
point
one.
that you think that you have, let me
Two v
show you
one.
something. I really want to show you
Two v
something.
one.
So there's
Let's get
that.
it. Two v one.
Do you
Let's
hear
go.
him? What kind of delusion does this guy live in, Hector?
2v1.
Guys,
I'm ready.
I'm dropping the price on this one. All right, $50 on a pack of Starburst.
Yeah, you're desperate for money.
It can be
Go
full
shake
of the
some
yellow
ass for it.
ones. It can be full of the
Go
yellow
shake some
ones too,
ass
and I don't
for
even
it.
like those.
Go shake some ass for it. Go
So
shake some ass for that
my
money.
guys today.
Rent money is
My
due.
goodness
That
today.
welfare is
Thank you,
not coming.
Shauna. Appreciate you, love. All right, here we go. Let me
All right,
see here.
let's get it. All right,
You,
Hector.
Shauna.
Hector, let's get back.
Shut your stupid ass, bitch ass, hoe ass, skank ass, stupid ass up.
Say one
I
more
said
time.
stupid twice. I really wanted to emphasize how stupid you are. Bro, shut up.
Shut your
Erica's about to
gay
show you
ass up,
something.
boy.
I need you guys to do something real quick for me, okay? Actually, give me a second. I'm chewing.
Go beg for money.
You were killing my ears too. I was taking it though because you was cussing them out. All right,
You haven't heard a
you
word,
haven't
bitch.
done anything. You haven't done anything. You want somebody to crash out on you, but you don't only crash out here. So
If I wanted to
there you
troll
go.
bait,
There
I
you
could
go.
actually do it. When I
You're
started
doing a
calling you
really
broke,
good job
when
of
I
it too
started,
right now. Hector, I
I
need you to
started
finish
getting
chewing because I
water.
really do have to go talk to John.
All right, Hector, let's get it. I'm ready. Let's get Hector.
I
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, theys, thems, and MAGA, welcome to the live. You are watching No Line. This is the show where Trump supporters perfectly display how fucking stupid they are, and that there's no line that Donald Trump can cross for them to drop their support for him. Mind you, I think this guy said he didn't even vote for Trump, so I don't know why he's up here sucking his dick so hard. Dude must have taken some like some extra blue chews or some shit and really enjoyed the pineapple juice that Trump's been slurping lately. I don't know. But we're gonna need you guys to do a couple things while you're here, okay? I'm gonna need you to tap that screen. Let's get the likes up to 200K, and let's do so within the next couple of minutes. I know we can do it. There's some super tappers in here. I see you down in the comments. Share out the live with your friends and family if you have not already. Repost it, add it to your story, text it, send it in your group chats. Upon doing that, make sure you send your daily heart meets. The only way you can get to sending your daily heart meets is if you hit that follow button. So hit that follow button. All right. Make sure you're following Erica. She is live basically every single day, typically around the evening tonight. Fantastic chef. Fantastic stuff. Make sure you're hitting that follow button. We have a couple more of these little snails up at the top there. Make sure you're knocking out that gift goal. In the best ways, absolute best ways to absolute best ways to support the platform is going to be the links in the bio. If you want to get rid of this degenerate below me, it's $50 or a pack of Starburst. No, $50 and a pack of Starburst. So make sure that you're taking care of that because I, quite frankly, am sick of the sound of his voice. I came in here like literally 5 minutes ago, and I'm already ticked the fuck off at this ignorance that I'm hearing here. So you guys know exactly what to do. Please remember that if you have Cash App, Erica does not. You may use mine if you want to donate to her. Just make sure you say it's for her. Hector talks with 2 R's. You may use my Cash App. As for everything else, she has Venmo, PayPal, Zelle. If you're over on the Tube side, you may send a super chat or a super sticker. Make sure you hit the like button over on the Tube side, subscribe, and turn on your notification bells. Keep doing all the good things.
Yay!
Great.
All the good things.
Wonderful.
Awesome. Also, I can't wait to get the stuff that I showed you and Shauna. It's gonna be awesome. Okay. Anywho, all right. I wanted to show you something since you're just not smart, and you won't ever be able to substantiate your claim. You just won't. You know that, right? Though, because you went to the website, didn't you? And you tried to find it, and you couldn't find it. Where they said they had 10
Actually, I was taking a shit
encounters. You
and
said
petting my
10
dog.
million.
I'm ready now.
You let your dog go to the bathroom with you? Does he?
My dog
lick your
follows me
ass
everywhere
for
I
you?
go.
Oh, he licks
my
your
dog
ass for
follows
you
me
too.
everywhere.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you ready?
Mhm.
Let's get to it. Let's get to it. I'm ready for the SmackDown 2v1. Let's go.
Wow, this dude's like the fucking worst.
Let's go.
Okay, so guys, this is an article by the BBC. All right, this is an article by the BBC. Okay, and let's see here. Where is that number at? There we go.
Thank you, Tara.
I just look up million. I'm going to do the search
Wait,
option.
go back up.
There
Go
we
back
go.
up. Go back up.
Why do we need to go back up? This is what we're looking for right
Because
here.
you didn't read it. You didn't read it.
What was there to read?
No, just read it. Just read it. Don't hit
Where
that
are we
control.
reading it? What are we reading?
Because you
There
might
was something
learn
on the screen
something.
that you saw that you wanted to be read. What was it?
Go ahead, just read it.
I'm reading it right here. This is what I wanted to read.
This is your article.
It literally says,
article.
listen, stupid. You said that there have
You
been
can't read that
about
loud. Are you
10
gonna read that loud?
million shushies.
I'll read your article.
Shushies. You said that there have been 10 million crossings, because that was the question. You said about 10 million was your exact answer. All right. I asked you to substantiate that. You gave me cbp.gov, yet you wouldn't tell us the date or the title of the article, post, or report in which you were looking at. So
Go back
I went and
up, though.
found
Go
it for
back up,
you. I'm going to
please.
need you to shut the fuck up.
Go back up.
All right. After you hopping around and deflecting for 10 minutes, I told you that you are actually referring to encounters. You did not know what an encounter was at the border. I had to explain that to you.
That's false.
All right.
That's
Actually,
false.
no, it's not. This is all
That's
dual streamed
false.
on YouTube. Thank you very much. Now, with that being
Very
said,
false.
this article, all right, says since January 2021, when Joe Biden came to office, there have been more than 10 million encounters. About 8 million came over the southwest land border with Mexico. All right. This is called a link because this is going to link you back to the original source. Here's what happens when we click on that link. We're sorry, we can't find the page you're looking for. It might have been removed, changed its name, or is otherwise unavailable. So again, I'm going to ask you this question. Where did you get the number 10 million from? You're laughing as if this proves us wrong.
No.
It proves you wrong, stupid. Like, what are we doing? You're not smart.
You just tried to look smart.
I'm in the bizarro world, Hector. This can't be real
I
life.
never said the BBC.
Literally not
That
tracking
was
a
your
single
article.
damn
That was
thing.
your article. Don't even try to play that on me.
I'm so sorry. Did you not hear the part where I said it links it back to its original source? And this is U.S. Customs and Border Patrol.
That's not mine. That's not mine.
Is your nurse available? Is your home health aide available? Seriously. Do you have a guardian that can come look after you? Because you're not well. You can't be well.
I'm trying to get your money. I'm trying to get your money.
You're not well. Actually, I think they're enjoying you, so just sit here and stay on mute. If you're a Trump supporter, go ahead and request up. Get in the box. Let's go ahead and have a conversation.
You're not going to get your money if they don't want me out.
Friendly
they don't want you
reminder
out. They want you here. That's why they haven't sent anything. So it's okay. You can stay.
They're going to get it.
Just be on mute, okay?
I'm going to help you get your money.
You can stay. Just be on mute. You can
stay. You can look at July and August of 2022 alone and see the 4,500 pounds of the F substance that was caught, which was literally more than the entirety of Trump's first administration, which had 2,800. Even if you were to fast forward to January of 2025, even if you were to fast track over to January and through January and September of 2025, and we can see what's the number I just had here, same period in 2024, 7,500 pounds that we caught. That would be over the course of 8 months, which still would not be literally the 40-something hundred we caught in 1 month alone of 2022.
Your fans are broke.
So we quite literally, per the numbers, the Biden administration had record numbers of it. We saw a significant increase, about 30% down from 2023 into 2023, and the same going into 2024. We caught quite a bit. And to be fair, even under his administration, that was not an indicator of more substances necessarily, but we had an increase in radar and technology of catching these things. We also saw, or we know, that 80%, 70 to 80% of what is caught is at legal ports of entry versus the people smuggling it anywhere else.
Okay. All right. Not Hector substantiating his claim. That's crazy work. Didn't know you could do that, Hector. Hey, Gigi, are you a Trump supporter?
I am actually.
Okay, and for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I'm 22.
Okay, all right. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Because, well, he's actually doing the things he promised, right? Like, didn't you say that he wasn't going to release the files, and now he is? And
No,
it
he
basically
hasn't
completely
released
clears
the
his name
files.
off it. And
Why do
what do you
y'all
think
always
about
ask
the?
a question and then just start doing that goddamn steamrolling thing? You ask the question. Let me answer the question, okay? Matter of fact, before you even get into it, let me do this. Jesus Christ, the Latter-day Saints. This was before the thing. Shout out to, hey, Dr. Still. Shout out to Dr. Still for the 5. Dr. Still said, girl, you have the patience of Job. I try. I do. I try. I really do. Thank you, Jared, so very much for the $1. Jared said, hope you're having a great night. I have to thank you. Had lamb vindaloo for lunch today and have been super happy since. Thank you for all your hard work. Appreciate all you do. Thank you, Gerard. I appreciate you. Drop some hearts for Jared. Also, shout out to Gucci. Gooch said, fuck this idiot. She sent 25. All right. I know for a fact that goes towards this right here because I know when it was sent. Thank you very much, Gooch. Thank you so very much. All right. One moment. All right. Do you want to say thank you to Gooch? Do you want to say thank you to Gucci?
Pay the fool.
Do you want to say thank you to Gucci? Yes or no?
Yes, I would like to say thank you for absolutely nothing, you broke bitch.
Oh, you are just highly disrespectful. I can tell that your mother never loved you. Your mother never loved you. All right, your daddy should have swallowed. And I think your friends typically tell you this.
He's saying, I don't hate you.
Right.
I just hate all of the choices that you make. Because those are the choices that bitch ass niggas make. That's all. So,
That's it. That's all. Shout out to Shauna. Shout out to Shauna. It's always black women. Shout out to Shauna for the $50 for get him the fuck up out of here. I don't really know what you said, Shauna. I just made that up. All right. But Shauna says, stay my ass, eat that screechy. I can't say all of that. I don't want to get a flag. But yeet him is what we did. Shout out to Shauna. Draw some hearts in the chat for Shauna and for the Gooch. All right. Draw some hearts in the chat, y'all. All right. Let's keep doing all of the good things. All of the good things. All right. I didn't ask you to come off of mute yet. Good God. The fuck are we doing here? Just behave yourselves. That's all I'm asking y'all to do tonight is just behave. And y'all can't do it.
I want to point out per CBP, literally as of September, the 7,517 pounds that I brought up was still 55% less than what we seized at the same point in 2024.
So basically Biden sees more in the F-schmug. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Apparently with the same amount of undocumented migrants that we would have had as of September. Actually, not the same amount. At that point, 400,000 that we allegedly deported.
Hold on one moment, please.
Oh, hell, John acting up. All right, guys. Remember to keep tapping the screen. We're almost at 200K likes. Gigi, you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I did, and I would do it over and over again if I could.
I'm sure you would. What is your line? What is your line, Gigi? I just want to know.
What's
I'm curious. What is your line with Trump?
My line?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. I think you would have to cross it for me to know, right? I mean, I'm not too aware. I think obviously doing horrible things. I think obviously
Gigi,
doing horrible things to America.
Gigi, you've been cool, right? You've been cool. So I'm gonna try and keep this civil. All right. So I asked you what your line would be with Trump, and your response was you would have to cross it for us to know, which would be wrong. You would have to have a line set. You would have to have a predetermined line set for someone to cross it. So I'm gonna try asking this question again. All right. What is your line with Trump, or do you not have one? Are you waiting for him to do something to determine what that line is? In which case, that would be extremely concerning.
If you were to mess up, typically, theoretically, the stock market, if my stocks were to go down, then I wouldn't be too quite happy about that.
Your Your line would be stocks.
I mean, if the stock market crashes and I lose out on all that money, I'd be damn pissed.
The stock market can crash for any reason. It could be actions, direct or indirect, from the president of the United
if Trump
States that
doesn't
can
provide a
lead
little
to a
safety net
crash.
for the market and I lose all my money from it, then I think that would.
Okay, but Donald Trump doesn't control the stock market.
Okay. Well, I think my line would be if he was actually eating babies in those files, that would not be good.
What? Eating babies is your line.
I mean, doing horrible things to children. If that becomes true with these new files that came out, then
okay. Yeah, have you read them?
Yeah, I have, but basically makes him look like the good guy.
Did you read this section in regards to one of the particular victims who was literally, trigger warning, sucking on her nipples so roughly and hard that they were fucking sore and red? Did you see that part in the files?
Yeah, but that one was it said it was a false claim to the FBI, right?
I'm sorry, where was it confirmed that was a false claim?
Well, the FBI said it themselves. They said it was a false claim.
The FBI said it was a false claim. The FBI quite literally denies any claim made in the Epstein files in regards to Trump.
Sorry, what?
The FBI denies every claim in regards to Trump in the Epstein files. So what kind of argument is that? The FBI is currently headed by a Trump appointee, Kash Patel. The FBI would have then had literally 1,000 agents that we saw reported in the summer to mid 2025 that would have redacted the hell out of him in the file and flagged his name every time it was mentioned. And now you're saying the FBI denied a claim made in the Epstein files?
Yeah. I mean, if every claim in the Epstein files about him is false, then that would make them to be false, right?
For who?
For the allegations against Trump, they're all just wrong.
What make oh God. What makes the claims made against Trump wrong in the Epstein files? There's no sufficient
evidence for
There's no sufficient evidence? Okay. Where's the sufficient evidence for Bill Clinton?
Well, they didn't have a claim next to his name saying this is not true evidence. It was just there. So I would believe that more than if there was a note there.
I'm sorry, what? What was substantiated in regards to Bill Clinton and the Epstein files? Because last I checked, him and Hillary Clinton are going to go to Congress and speak to them.
Yeah, they
were threatened with a subpoena.
Yeah, they're about to get
arrested. So what's the
difference? Stuff they were doing in there was horrible. They were.
What's the difference?
They were, if anything, they.
My question is, Gigi, what is the difference?
They were even worse than Epstein.
Hey, Gigi, I know you can hear my words. What is the difference between the allegations made against Bill Clinton and Donald Trump?
Well, Bill Clinton actually did them, and the thing is, he's much worse than Epstein. He was one of the traffickers.
Bill Clinton did it, right? Based off of what?
Well, it shows you in the files, right?
What does it show in the files in regards to Bill Clinton that definitively proves
the evidence of
that he did exactly what he did to young women allegedly?
Yeah, well, I think the allegations against Trump are obviously, you can tell with minimal critical
So you're pivoting again. I need you to
wrong.
answer my question. You brought up Bill Clinton. I asked you about Bill Clinton. So I now need you to answer a simple question. Because according to you, everything brought up against Donald Trump in the Epstein files is incorrect per the FBI. And the same claims, or slightly different claims, were made against Bill Clinton in the same Epstein files. So what is the difference between the allegations made against Bill Clinton and the allegations made with Donald Trump?
Listen, Hector, buddy, you've been really respectful, so I'm going to try to be nice, but you're just uneducated on this specific topic.
Okay, coming from the guy who can't answer the simple question that I just asked for the third time.
Yeah, it was not.
My guy. Erica, what the fuck is up with these morons you got coming up here today?
I have no idea. I just tell you, anything with a fucking penis is pissing me off today. Hector, you might be the only person with a penis who is not pissing me off today. I'm just gonna let you know that. Be honest. Gonna be perfectly honest.
Jesus Christ.
What is this? I wasn't even listening. Like, I don't know. What's he talking about?
Some nonsense. Not to mention, if the allegations made against Bill Clinton correct, they would able to have a criminal conviction, which would be requiring him to come into a court of law and testify in a court versus a Congress hearing where the most they threatened with was a subpoena, which the DOJ didn't even take up. A criminal subpoena, mind you, not just a request by our oversight committees.
Yeah, they will actually be in a court of law. So there's that. What was the guy? Did you already mention the Republican representative who refused
Yo,
to send us to testify?
listen, Hector, I'm sorry.
Jim Jordan.
I've been being really nice, Hector, but the thing is, you're just uneducated on the specific topic. So the thing
Just because
is,
you say something is uneducated doesn't make it so. I'm pretty
well,
sure
well, I'm
Hector.
actually a lot more educated on this topic than you are.
How so? What makes you more educated on this topic? Please tell us. We want to know.
Okay, well, real quick, I gotta leave for the night, but before I
Did you
leave,
say more
Hector, just fuck off, buddy.
uneducated?
Hector,
I'm so confused.
Erica, you've been nice, but this Hector guy
I
has
haven't been here.
He's a goddamn troll.
Absolute troll. These people are weird. Like, go catch a hobby. Ugh. Absolutely. What the hell was I thinking? I'm sticking to the daytime. This is crazy work. AB or A Beats, are you a Trump supporter?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay, love. All right, I'm going to go ahead and let you down, but thank you so much for being here. Just looking for Trump supporters.
All right, dear. Have a good night.
You too, love. Thank you. Okay. Hey, welcome in, Ari Ray. Welcome in, Ari Ray. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new here, by all means, look in the top left-hand corner of your screen, and if you see the word follow, by all means, tap that follow button and send your daily heart me. Also, look at the bottom of your screen, and that's my backup, the purple face one. That's my backup. You should follow it. Yeah, follow that account, and just do all the good things. I need to recalibrate. I really need to recalibrate. Like, I got to remove you, Hector, because you somehow caught a... Jesus Christ. Somebody was reporting you, Hector. Come on your backup, please, and try to appeal that. Not sure what happened. Yikes. Friend, you got a raid. Not a raid, a restriction. Guys, keep tapping the screen. Keep sharing the live. Let's keep doing all of the good things. All of the good things, guys. Let's go ahead and knock out the donuts. It looks like we have 35 of those to go. Continue to share and repost the live. Let's get the likes up to 300,000. Yeah, let's go for 300,000. Since we're at 184, let's do that. Also, if you'd like to support me, support the stream, links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name. PayPal and Venmo. Also have a Zelle. Everything with Erica9@gmail.com. And if you're over on the YouTube, you can send a super chat. All right. Thank you all so very much for all that you do, because everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. So again, thank you. And shout out to Feisty. Hi, Feisty. Feisty sent $10. And what did Feisty say today? Feisty said, mod scat bot. Oh, okay. You want me to mod the person? Okay, I can do that. I'll do that over on the tube. Thank you, Feisty. Okay. All right. Feisty, you can just have Taro reach out to me. Taro can reach out to me. Thank you. All right, Feisty. Thank you. I'll go ahead and do that now. All right, with that being said, y'all keep doing all of the good things. And if you are a Trump supporter, go ahead and get in the box, request up, and let's have a conversation. All right. Additionally, chat. Welcome back. What happened?
I don't know. I'm tired of getting flagged for other people.
Like, good grief.
W's in the chat to Feisty for the $10 Venmo. JD Delay is pushing baby eating and satanic cults now. Oh my God. Of course he is. W's in the chat to you, Feisty. W's in the chat to you.
I love Feisty. All right. Can you check the request for me, please? There we go.
I'm not on this account.
Oh, you're not? We got to fix that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not. Almost at 200K likes, y'all. Almost at 200K likes. Continue to tap the screen. One last power tap. Let's get there and beyond. It's going to be a show, and we need to push through the algorithm because the worst of the worst is coming out tonight. I don't know what it is, if it's something in the water, if it's a full moon. It's something going on. But I just find it absolutely hysterical how Epstein, and I've seen this across this entire app with mutuals, is such a no-no topic now versus what it was before January 22nd. You still got some flags, but, it seems like a particular person really doesn't like being brought up.
He told a lie when he first came up here also, and I was correcting him on it, but then I had to parent. He lied. He said that they've been released, that we have the files in full, and that's just not true. We do not have the files in full. The Trump administration is still missing about 200,000 documents. Also, the files that were released have been heavily redacted, where to the point where they redacted the perpetrators' names, yet left the victim names open and available. So that's what we're doing here. All right. So we can call them the redacted files if you want to. We could do that. Thank you, Jordan, for the greeting heart. Appreciate you.
Good idea.
But yeah, so there's that. And you know what it's like? Trump supporters are. I'm sorry to say this, and it's probably a really fucked up analogy here. They're like a battered woman. And like they have been hurt so bad by Donald Trump that they have just decided to stick by him no matter what. Donald Trump promised them a diamond ring and gave them a rock. And they're literally like, oh my God, this is the best diamond I've ever seen in my life. Delusional. Head cases. They're not well. They're not well. Stamp with love. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. All right. Thank you, Jordan. Yeah, so guys, let's go ahead and knock out the love you hearts. I need some love. I need some good energy. Because what are we doing? What is happening here? Hector, what the fuck?
Yo.
Why are you always running from me, my guy?
I have no idea, my guy, who you are. I don't know.
We playing stupid tonight, Erica.
I don't know if you're talking.
We playing
to me
stupid tonight, Erica. Yeah. We playing stupid tonight, Erica.
I don't know if you're talking to me. Hey, Hector, are you talking to me or are you talking to someone else?
Now I'm talking to the chat. We playing stupid tonight. We playing real stupid. Okay, yeah. Because if I ain't got clip after clip after clip after clip of you running like a bitch from my lives, this shit is hysterical.
This is ridiculous.
Okay. Yeah.
Anywho,
Hey, how's it going, Erica?
Wait, Erica. Yes. I don't remember. Is this the man? Hey, King, you a Christian?
Am I a Christian? No.
Yeah. You're not a Christian?
I am not a Christian.
Okay, may have you mixed up with someone else. I almost thought this was the dude who said that I was spreading like lies and sin and leading people astray. Then I told him to tell me how per his moral obligation, and then he ran. But I mixed you up with someone else. It's cool.
No, I mean, I do agree with the other dude. You are spreading misinformation half the time.
Cool. Tell me one thing I lied about, miss, or you don't know me.
I mean, just your opinions are just...
I'm spreading misinformation half the time, but I have no idea who you are.
Judging by the first 2 seconds that I met you, yeah, you're spreading misinformation.
What did I say in the first 2 seconds that was misinformation?
You know me, right? You acted like you knew me, right?
I do know you, my guy.
No, you don't.
Literally do.
So you know me and I don't know you?
Yes.
That's okay. Okay, cool. You know me. And I don't know you.
I get it. So I think you're used to seeing a hat in a different profile picture, but you quite literally follow me on my main account. You regularly come into my lives. I don't have to tell you this because you already know this and you're playing stupid. That's fine. But yes, I very much do know you. This is the part where you proceed to make a really fucking stupid argument.
You can't see this, but
and then you're gonna drop. I know your methods, bro.
I never drop you. You guys drop me.
That's hilarious.
I'm sorry. Unless I get a phone call from your mom, then I drop.
My mom doesn't do mediocre white men.
Okay.
What your uncle though? Maybe he's a liberal.
Yeah. You don't know that. Do you still live at your mom's house?
I'm sorry. Do you not have a healthy relationship with your mother? Will you talk to them?
No, I do have a healthy relationship with my mother, but I'm saying
your mom
you never talk about fucking policy or anything. Like this is what you do. Like you're useless.
Right,
like,
I'm talking about common sense.
Pathetic. Like super pathetic. Like
I'm the one who's
Jesus
pathetic.
Christ, yes,
you ever look at yourself in the mirror?
Yes, and I see excellence, and I piss excellence too.
Oh my God, it's the opposite of excellence.
Good God.
No, it's okay. I mean, here's the thing. When people are below you, people hate on you. I get it. When people are below you, they hate on you.
I just really wanted to show this.
That's the thing. You're below me, Erica. We know it.
Sure. Who is the Cap E?
Yeah. Here's the thing. I like to watch the clown show half the time. Sometimes I like to watch the clown show. I mean, it's pretty funny, the gestures.
Who is is the Cap E?
The Cap E. That's who I am. The Cap E. The King. King E. Yes.
And just so you all can be clear, the reason why it says friends is because I'm friends with
all you guys
Hector.
produce is
Just want to let you all know
you
that
guys don't
because
produce any
I'm
fucking
friends with
knowledgeable
Hector.
thing. It's just
Matter of fact, he's following.
Laughable
He's
entertainment.
following me, guys. He follows me too. Who else does he follow? He follows Solid. He's following RJ. He's following my TikTok bestie Dan. You're fucking weird.
Because you're
weird.
You people on the left are just so fucking funny.
You're fucking weird.
You people on the left are just
sure,
so fucking...
buddy. Whatever. Bye. Fucking weirdo.
Jesus.
He's nothing but filler. That's all he is. He's fucking filler. It's just pointless. Like, yucky. Anywho, keep tapping the screen, sharing the live, keep doing all the good things. Hey, Austin.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you today?
I'm fantastic.
Wonderful. So, Austin, we know that you're a Trump supporter. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Because the alternative would be to advocate for the downfall of a United States president, and that's not good for the country.
To advocate for the downfall of the United States president. Okay, so my quick question to you would be, is that do you have any criticisms of Trump?
Several.
Okay, all right. So what you're saying is no matter how bad someone does their job, that because of that title, we should support them?
He is still the leader of the United States of America, and he has not yet been impeached. Therefore, yes.
So what does that support look like?
Well, in my case, it looks like holding him accountable to the promises that he made to fix the American economy, reduce inflation. He did save TikTok, so I can support him for that. He kept his promise there. TikTok is now owned by the United States of America and ByteDance in a joint venture. Inflation is currently holding at just a little bit over the projection.
Don't do that whole steamrolling thing. Chill out.
Okay. You asked me a question.
So in regards to TikTok, I have a question, right? I have a question.
Sure.
If I burn down your house and then I help you, if I start a fire in your house and then, I help you put out that fire, do you thank me for helping you put out the fire? Or do you recognize that I started that fire?
I do both.
You do both. So you do recognize that Donald Trump did, in fact, cause this issue with TikTok.
Yes, and he believed that. I've said this several times on my own platform. I mean, he did sign the law that wanted to get TikTok banned. He then recanted when he saw the amount of youth that were using TikTok, and then he used it to help him get elected. He swung the youth vote by 11 points in his favor. So that's when he switched his stance. I can give a man an opportunity to switch his stance on something.
Really?
Isn't that that's the core of my religion. It's about repenting all, isn't it? It's about changing of the mind, is it not?
About your religion. You think Donald Trump's a Christian?
No, he hasn't identified as a Christian. This is the same man that said, I don't think anything's going to get me into heaven. I don't think anything's going to get me into heaven. I don't think he's a Christian, no.
Okay, so you said that you're supporting him based off of the economy, right?
No, I did not say I'm supporting him based on the economy. I said I'm supporting him based off... No, I said I'm supporting him based off the statement that he made. I didn't say that he is fixing it. I said I'm supporting him based off the statement he made that he would try to fix it. Exactly. I was real specific with my words.
Has he done that?
Not yet. No, he is not. No, he is not.
So
he's
currently
trying to replace.
What has he been doing that you support? That you like? What has he actually been doing? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You said based off of a statement. Hold on.
I literally just told you what he did that I'm supporting.
No, you didn't.
Didn't I just say he saved TikTok?
Oh my God, he saved TikTok. Get the D. All right, but you also
he saved
did
my
mention
income.
The
That's why I support him.
All right, so in regards to, oh my God,
Jesus Christ.
He saved TikTok. Okay, he saved TikTok. What else? What else you got? Is that it? TikTok is it?
He released the Epstein files. He released the Epstein files.
Come on, be serious.
What do you mean he did? Who signed the law? Who signed the law, Erica?
Be serious.
Did he sign the law?
What did the law say in regard? What did the law say in regard? He signed the law, but what did the law say in regards to redactions?
You don't get to caveat that.
No, we don't get to caveat. Yes, we do. Yes, we do, because that's the law. He
said he would release the files. He said he would release the files. He released the files.
So if he releases the files and the majority of the files are redacted, he still released the files?
Well, Erica,
Answer the
whether or
question.
not, yes,
That's not a release, buddy boy.
Why is
No,
it a
it's
release?
not, because
We have
per
information.
that,
Over
no.
3 million
I'm so
documents were
sorry. I
released
don't want to use the
regarding
mute button
Epstein.
on you. I really don't want to use the mute button on you. I just need you to like chill out, okay? All right.
I'm chill.
Let's like chill.
You do this thing with me where you always love cutting me off in the middle of my sentences, so I have to make sure that my voice is.
Chill out. Thank you. Appreciate it. Good grief. Thank you. We're gonna center ourselves for just a moment. Take a break. Matter of fact, what we're gonna do, let's listen to some hold music, because this helps bring down my nervous system. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's play some hold music, and then once the hold music track is over, we'll get back into it. There we go.
It should be good to come back on my main.
You can give it a try.
Not the Sprint hold music.
There we go. All right. Fantastic. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. Okay. Anywho, as I was saying, all right. So we maybe come up on the panel and find out, sir. You got to come up and find out. But again, you say, Julio, that he did release the files. All right. But the main critique of the files upon their release after the deadline, mind you, was simply that they were heavily redacted. Yes or
Correct.
No? Okay.
Correct.
Got
Yes.
it. All right.
No one disagrees with that.
So here's the thing. The law, the Epstein Transparency Act, did state that there was to be no redactions based off of reputational harm or political sensitivity. All right. The only redactions allowed would be protecting the victim's privacy and ongoing investigations. What we do know from the Trump administration with the latest release earlier, I believe it was earlier last week, the 3 million documents and the videos and whatnot, is that they still have about 200,000 documents that they have not released because they say that they're a part of an ongoing investigation. So that can lead us to conclude that what has been released is declassified, and the redactions that we do have, all right, of Trump's name, I'm just going to go with Trump, of Trump's name, should not be there.
His name is mentioned over 4,637 times.
Mm-hmm.
So this idea that, first of all, the president does not have unilateral authority on redactions. That's been proven in several court cases that no president has that unilateral authority. That has to do with courts, has to do with the Department of Justice. So that is not directly Trump's responsibility nor his fault regarding what is or is not redacted. This is, again, attested to in multiple court cases by preceding presidents. Now, unless we're going to start denying objective history, we can't blame him for the redactions in full. We cannot do that.
In full. I like how you put that in there, in full. So do we blame
I know how to talk.
Do we blame the FBI?
You blame the FBI, you blame Pam Bondi, you blame the United States Supreme Court, and the entire U.S. Justice Department.
Who do they work for? Who's their boss?
So okay, they work for the federal government of the United States, and they work for the American people.
Who gives?
Hey, do you know what checks? So, are you conveniently forgetting checks and balances?
Oh, let's not pretend that there are checks and balances going on here. Who's their boss?
Oh, so now you want to be ignorant of American
There were checks
civics.
and balances.
So now we're ignoring American civics.
We're not ignoring American civics. We're not dealing with ordinary times. If you were talking about even
now we're
George
not dealing
Bush,
with ordinary times.
If you were talking about a George Bush Jr. or Senior or even a Gerald Ford. Like, we could be talking about, checks and balances.
So let me
We're
ask you a
talking about
question.
Donald Trump. No, I'm not finished yet.
Of course you're not.
Donald Trump is the same guy who directed his Attorney General, Pam Bondi, to have another AG, all right, send a letter to the state of Texas demanding that they redistrict their map, their congressional map. The
This
same
is after
person.
California did the same thing.
This was not after California did the same thing.
I'm sorry, that was before California did the same thing. Excuse me.
Texas did it first. Like, come on, bro. All right. So this is the same guy
what does
that
it have
did
to do with
that.
the files?
The thing about it is, it goes to show
Let's
that
stay on
Donald
one subject.
Trump.
Don't jump around.
It shows that Donald Trump, all right, is directing what's going on. All right. That's what it shows here.
No, it shows he's doing that in one instance. But again,
no,
this redaction thing is outside of Erica.
In May of 2025, DHS sent a directive, all right, telling ICE agents that they could use administrative warrants to conduct search and seizures, which we know is against.
I don't want to talk about ICE. I want to talk about the files.
We don't have to talk about them. I'm showing you that Donald Trump and his administration.
You're tap dancing around the subject I came to talk about.
I'm not tap dancing around anything. You made a claim that Donald Trump is not unilaterally responsible.
I said that the president of the United States does not possess unilateral authority to
exactly. If you let me finish the mother friggin' sentence, I could say that. All right. And what you said was it's not on him alone. That is also on the people that work for him, because you mentioned Pam Bondi, and then I also mentioned the FBI. And what I am showing to you, if you're following along, is that we are not dealing with ordinary times. These are not normal checks and balances. We're dealing with a administration who goes against the rules at every single turn. We can even look at when they deported Venezuelan migrants.
You're talking about something that has
after
a
judge told them not to, and they did it anyways, and no one was held accountable for it. We can talk about that. No, what I'm saying is,
about the files.
I'm showing you. Do you get it that I'm showing you a trend here? This is a trend.
I get what you're trying to.
Okay, all right. Okay, as long as you get it, it's a trend of the Trump administration to not follow the rules, to not follow checks and balances.
So let me ask you this. This is a real simple. This is a real simple researchable question. Does the president of the United States, based on the Constitution, right now the facts don't matter?
Why do you keep? Hold on. Be quiet. I want you to stop talking for real.
It's not gonna happen.
Tired. Like, be quiet. Be quiet, Austin. Seriously, be quiet.
Excuse me?
I said, seriously, Austin, be quiet. That's what I said. I didn't say anything.
You ain't finna talk to me like that. You
seriously, Austin, be quiet. Did I say something? Did I say something wrong? Seriously, Austin, be quiet. Shushies. So I'm trying to understand. If your claim is that the president doesn't have the unilateral authority to demand redactions. Okay, we understand that, right? Then you mention his AG, and I mentioned the FBI, and you say it's not all his fault to do the redactions. It's other people. And I say, well, who do they work for? You don't want to say who they work for. Oh, not the skedaddle.
Bruh.
Not the skedaddle. No.
Skedaddle.
No. No. He ran. Oh, well, he'll live. Anywho, as I was saying, I was showing a trend of the Trump administration not following the rules. It's what we were showing. All right. It's really simple to follow. It kind of destroys your argument of checks and balances. And then to ask a question about the Constitution where it's not applicable doesn't really do anything. It doesn't help your argument here, okay? It just doesn't help your argument. That's all I got, guys. Anywho, Trump supporters, get in a box. You are the demographic of people I like to speak to. What did he say? What did he normally say? You are the demographic of people I like to talk to. Right. Trump supporters, get in the box. Request up. All right? Let's have a conversation. All right? Because, Trump supporters, I'm trying to understand. All right? How are you still supporting this person? How? I really want to know. Like, I want it to make sense. Really? Just make it make sense. All right, I understand that you don't have much to defend. Like, why as a Trump supporter would you want to talk about the e-files? And why would you try to even say that Trump released them? Now, I can see if they were released and they were unredacted. Thank you, Mama Donna, for the love you more. All right, like, if they were unredacted and they did what they were supposed to do, like, blackout victims identifiable information. I can see that part. I'd be cool and I'd be okay with that. Be perfectly fine. But no, in this instance, we have everybody and their mama blacked out. I'm pretty sure information that shouldn't even be blacked out is blacked out. All right? Like, I just want y'all to be honest. Just be honest. All right? If I cheat on you and I say, you know what, to make you feel better, I'm going to show you my text messages. All right? And I go in and I delete text messages. And not only do I delete text messages, I also block out some things. Am I being honest? No, I'm fucking not being honest. Like, come on, give me a break. Be so fucking
Hey,
for
baby.
real.
Hey, baby, I promise you, I ain't never done nothing like that to hurt you. I don't like these accusations that you're making on me.
No, baby.
Don't be doing that, girl.
It's
Listen, just give me about 7 minutes in the bathroom real quick. Let me clear some things, then I'll hand you the phone.
Real quick. No.
Yeah, just give me about 7 minutes, maybe 15.
That's it.
And then I'm gonna come back out. I'm gonna hand you the phone.
That's it.
And then you gonna find what you need to find, which is nothing, baby. We fine, baby.
Baby, no, baby, no. I almost had a story. You really want attention. You're here. Hi, John. Are you a Trump supporter?
Hey, how are you? Yeah, I am.
Cool. And John, for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I'm 28.
That voice is 28?
28 years old. Yes, ma'am.
That voice is 28. Wow.
I know I sound young, but ain't 28.
You sound old as hell. What have you been through in life? Is this Johnny? Is that Johnny? Anywho,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's roll with it. I have nothing else better to do with my time right now. Actually, I could be watching
Dateline. Get a job, I'll tell you that.
Why are you still supporting Trump? This is my job. Welcome.
He made me proud. He made me proud of my country.
You're in my workplace. Take your shoes off at the door.
He made me proud of my country. That's why. He fired for our country. He took a bullet for our country.
I fucking hate it. Anywho. Moving on. Yeah. So, Hector, what's going on in the news?
Haven't seen anything super new outside of Donald Trump going after another reporter for asking a simple question again. That was funny.
Oh, yeah, he flipped the fuck out. Called her all types of names that lady was. He was not happy. He was not happy with that at all. At all. Let me see.
That's another thing. Baby, did you go out with your friends last night and lie to me? You know, you're a very nasty woman. You're a very nasty woman. You asking me all these questions. You're a terrible reporter. That's exactly why your ratings are going down. It's because these questions, you're not genuine. The fake news, the networks that you're all a part of. This is the problem with America.
I want to play that video.
I just want to let y'all know, some of y'all Trump supporters allow Trump to talk to you in ways that you don't even let your partner talk to you. I think that's kind of crazy. Actually, y'all probably do let your partner talk to you like that. It is what it is. Gullible fucks.
I hate it here. Moving the mic out the way. What a friggin' night. Like, I think I need to do some energy. I'm going to have to, do a cleanse. Energy just absolutely awful.
Now you see why I swear I hate going live after 7 p.m.
I normally have it's normally okay on Wednesdays after 7 p.m. It's normally fine. But for me it is typically, but today it's just been weird. It's been really, really weird. And ugh. That's all I got is ugh. Let me play this video.
Trump supporters request up in the box. You are the demographic of people that I like to have a conversation with. If you're over on the tube side, you may call on the number on No, that's my side. Do you have a number on YouTube?
I do have a number on YouTube.
Okay, if you're over on the cheap side, you may call in the number on screen.
They never call in, though. They're afraid.
I just have a simple question for Trump supporters. Very simple question. Super duper simple question. Super easy question. How do you let the woke, left-wing, demonic, baby-eating, gay Democrats be more patriotic than you? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. I don't think you guys know what it means to be a patriot. And I think it's crazy when the left-wing communist socialist degenerates do a better job at upholding the Constitution in this country than y'all do.
And upholding the principles of the Bible. So there's that. Let's play this video. This happened on the 3rd. He's a ridiculous person.
Speaking of Epstein, I will say this. A reporter named Wolf and Epstein conspired. This just came out yesterday in the millions of pages of documents, how crazy this is. Conspired against me in order to fight like hell to make sure I lose the election. That's the only thing that was mentioned about me. Now, about Democrats, some really bad stuff. But about me, that Wolf, whoever Wolf is, he wrote a book, a couple of books, and Epstein conspired against me. So that takes care of Epstein as far as Trump is concerned. But you got a lot of Democrats out there that are very much involved with Epstein. But I'll be honest with you, you got to get back to running the country, too.
On the Epstein files, you talked about Democrats who were in there. Elon Musk was also in there, and so was your Commerce Secretary, Howard Lutnick, and correspondence that he had with him. Did you read those new files that were published in the Department of Justice?
I have a lot of things I'm doing, a lot of things I'm doing. I don't know. You mentioned 2 names. I'm sure they're fine. I'm sure they're fine. Otherwise, it would have been major headlines. I think it's really time for the country to get onto something else, really. Now that nothing came out about me, other than it was a conspiracy against me, literally, by Epstein and other people. But I think it's time now for the country to maybe get onto something else.
What would you say to the survivors who feel
you are the worst reporter. No wonder CNN has no ratings because of people like you. She's a young woman. I don't think I've ever seen you smile. I've known you for 10 years. I don't think I've ever seen a smile on your face.
You about survivors
you know why you're not smiling? Because you know you're not telling the truth. Yikes. And you're a very dishonest organization, and they should be ashamed of you.
Jesus Christ. She pissed him off.
Really did.
He sounded guilty as hell.
Very. Like that was almost like, it's very reactive. It seems like she may have struck a nerve.
She definitely struck a nerve. She did.
Also, guys, it's not Wolf Blitzer. It's Michael Wolf.
Yeah, it's not Wolf Blitzer. Is he alive still?
Wolf Blitzer? Oh, no, Michael. That's a great question. Hold on.
No, Wolf Blitzer. Is he still alive?
I'm pretty sure he's still alive.
Oh, okay. I be wondering sometimes. I do. I wonder. Like, is he still alive? John, welcome back.
Thank you.
What can we do for you?
I'm just looking at a debate.
About
hopefully what? You said why Trump got elected again. I'm here to answer.
I didn't ask about that. I said, why are you still supporting Trump?
Well, I really do think his anti-immigration is really good for the country, because I do think a lot of good things will come out of it, despite the horrific scenes that we see today.
Okay. Okay. It seems that you calmed down and you're not doing like the whole voice thing, which is cool. However, I'm having a hard time understanding you. If you will, best way I can put it is, will you please enunciate?
Yeah, Obama basically used to trap children in cages. So I'm saying, like, Trump is not that bad. Why are we mad at Trump for, kicking out, criminals?
Wrong.
I'm gonna cry.
Because
I'm gonna cry. Clear? No, I'm gonna cry. You know why I'm gonna cry? I'm gonna cry because you all have the same fucking talking points from like friggin' 2020 fucking 20.
Okay, give me
no
a
one
topic.
gives a fuck.
Give me,
you know why
give
no
me
one
any
cares?
topic.
Hold on, I'm answering your question. You know why no one cares, right? Because we all know, all right? We all know why Obama had those facilities, why they had what you call a cage. We know why. All right. It was for unaccompanied minors. They had overflow at the detention centers. Okay. They did not want to house unaccompanied minors. That means children under the age of 18 with adults. They didn't want to do that. They didn't want to put them in a room with fucking adults. Okay. Where they could suffer sexual assault and abuse. They didn't want to do that to them. All right. So they separated the children that did not have guardians. Okay. Why is that hard to understand? It is not the same thing like Donald Trump did, where Donald Trump separated children from their guardians, from their parents at the border. Because that's what Donald Trump did. Okay. Now, do you want to talk about something that's currently happening in regards to immigration? Or do you just want to keep... oh, okay, that's what the fuck I thought.
They went skedaddle. You know the word skedaddle? It means skedaddle. Somebody said skedaddle.
The fuck are we doing here?
You guys care so
hey,
much about
entrepreneur, come up here and tell me how out of bounds I am. I sent you the invite. Until then, what you're about to learn is that you can yacht from outside of the club. Look at that. You just disappeared. Wow. The fuck are we doing?
It's almost as if y'all are Russian bots. Y'all care so much about kids in cages, but then you still stand on the MPP, aka remain in Mexico.
That part. That friggin' part. Also, another thing, you claim that you care about children, yet you are literally supporting a man who was friends for 15 years with a prolific sex trafficker. I want you to think about that. Think about that. Birds of a motherfucking feather. They flock together. The fuck are we doing? This is crazy work. This is absolutely crazy work. I'm going to just start crashing out. That's what we're doing for the rest of the live. If you don't want to see me crash out, by all means, the X is in the top right-hand corner of the screen. We're about to do a crash out live. Coming up here with those silly talking points. Say something new. Hi, is it Nolan? I missed it.
Yeah,
Hi,
I just want to say
Nolan.
I love watching your lives, and thanks for all the great work you do.
I appreciate you, Nolan. Thank you so very much.
I don't know how you debate these people.
I don't know. I'm unwell. I'm unwell. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much for coming up, love. Have a great night.
Keep doing all the right things.
Thank you. Guys, keep tapping the screen. Keep sharing the live. Keep doing all the good things. Let's go ahead and knock out these I love you heart thingies. What's 8 minus 22? Someone do the math. Is it 14? It's 14. We have 14 of them to go. 14.
Hi. I'm not a Trump supporter, but I just wanted to say I love all you do, and Dean and Santana, and you guys are amazing.
I know Dean. I don't know the other person, but thank you so very much for coming up. I appreciate you, love. I hope you have a great night.
Of course.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you. You too.
All right. There we go. I'm just going to keep drinking my tangerine juice from a Maga Tears cup. Shout out to Isaiah. Get you a mug.
Which Isaiah?
Isaiah Martin.
Oh, I didn't know he had mugs.
Yeah. He was selling these during his campaign for the House. Had to
Well,
support,
shit.
you know. No,
Let me go and give me one.
I'm rooting for everybody black, except for FBA and Blacker. Fuck them.
Actually, I need to do one. I'm gonna do mugs with a dark Kamala on it. That's what I'm gonna do.
I want to do a skedaddle mug.
Yes.
I want to do a skedaddle mug. I just gotta focus. Sit down and
Galactic.
focus.
I know a couple Isaiahs. I don't know what else to tell you. Guys, it looks like we have 2 gifts left in the gift gallery. 2 gifts left in the gift gallery. Now, the final one is a big one. We're going to need a rich white person to knock that one out. But the one under that, the under controls, those are going to be about 1,500 coins each. If you guys can really help us out with the gift gallery, it's super important that your favorite creators, you clear the gift gallery for them every single week. She only has 2 left, and it's a Wednesday. I think it would absolutely... Ari, let's
Thank
go!
you, Ari. Thank you so much for the
Ari.
motorcycle. Drop some hearts in the chat for Ari. That was cool.
See, Ari's doing her due diligence, okay? Now it's
Shout
up to
out
white
to
women.
Ari.
White women, I'm going to need y'all to clear the gift gallery. Thank you very much. If you click on Erica's name in the top left corner, you look at the B1, the gift gallery. You'll see 2 gifts left. Please knock those out, please, and thank you.
Crash out. I think I'm going to have to go sit on my friends' panels, but I can't crash out on other people's panels. That's not nice. You can't do that because, like, you know, you want to respect their space. So, fudge tickles. Fudge. Hey, hot girl money. Thank you, love. Appreciate you. If you're a Trump supporter, go ahead and request up. Get in a box. Let's have a conversation. Should I hit a restart for the one time?
Think you're out to hit a restart for the one time.
I'm going to hit a restart for the one time. Let's see. Where are we on the things? Let's see. Is it even worth trying to knock out the hearts?
I feel like that would be a minute.
Yeah.
I'd much rather them focus on the gift gallery right now.
Yeah. My chat is broke. I'm sorry.
Damn.
I'm so sorry
I ain't
to see it.
I ain't gonna cap y'all. I wouldn't let her talk to y'all like I wouldn't let her talk to y'all like that.
It's okay. Don't claim that, chat. I just want to let you know. Don't claim that. Don't claim it. Oh, Lord. The moderator. I think I'm going to get muted by the moderator. Galactic. See? Galactic, live in your truth, but do not claim that. Okay? You can't claim that. And the reason why you can't claim that, all right, because my auntie always told me. See, it wasn't my mom this time. It was my auntie, all right? All right? Your thoughts and your words are very powerful. Just want to let you know that. Don't claim that. You just in between blessings. Thank you for the pawpaws, Ari. Oh, I'm not. You know I'm not talking to the 92%. You know I'm not talking to the 92%.
I can look in the gift gallery right now and see it was a 92% that knocked out most of it.
You just in between blessings.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie. Valerie looks like a white woman. You cleared the whale diving. Thank you so much. Rage against the something.
Guys. Good grief.
You took care of the galaxies. White looking guy named Eric took care of the hats.
Joking.
Amber took care of the hearth. Okay, looks like you have a good bit of white people in here.
I'm gonna hit a restart and go take a nap. Today's just not my day.
Wednesdays, am I right?
Yeah. No, I prefer Wednesdays rather than Tuesdays. This has been all day.
I've come to not mind Tuesdays.
You know, I prefer Wednesdays over to Tuesdays. Like, so there's that. I think I am about to hit a restart though. If I come back, cool. If not, you know what? It's been real. All right. Thumbs up and stuff. Like there. No. No thumbs up.
2 seconds upon me walking in, it was weird. Like, you just got some fucking weirdos tonight.
It's a lot of work tonight, man. And this has just been like, I'm tired. I think I'm not sure like what it is though. It's just really, really, really strange.
It looks like a black man told you to check your Venmo.
Okay. Hey, cool.
I'm emphasizing black man because, you know, it's always black people. It's always black people taking care of the folks. We'll make sure y'all white people know.
Hey, thank you. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna read out a few things, and then what I'm gonna do is thank you, Mel. I am going to do a reset on myself. I need an energy reset, so I'm gonna have to listen to a song, and I'm gonna have to reset my energy. Okay, and then we're gonna be coming back. So let's do that. All right, Hector, are you gonna be joining us on the comeback? Or
yeah, I went ahead and made the mistake of taking a nap, so I'm gonna be up for some time. But I guess that's good because I have a shit ton of stuff to pack.
Yeah, you do. Are you feeling better?
Marginally.
Oh, okay. All right. Keep doing the good things so you can feel better. You got a lot
I'm
of
about to
stuff to
make
do.
him some tea.
Yeah. Thank you, Cool Breeze. Shout out to Cool Breeze for being a member for 1 month. Thank you, Cool Breeze over on the tube. Said, you're the queen, Erica. You know what? I'll take it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Sometimes, guys. Sometimes. All right. Also, yeah, speaking of being registered to vote, thank you, Jenny, for that. I do suggest that anywhere that is holding a midterm election, check with your Secretary of State's website to ensure that you know the dates in which you need to register to vote by. I know here in Arizona, the date is February 9th. So please, please, please make sure that you are registered to vote. Okay? They have been purging people. Don't let them purge you. Okay? Make sure you are registered to vote. Do it. The midterms are extremely, extremely consequential. Okay? If the Republicans win, okay, they're gonna build a fucking ICE detention center right up the street from my house. Okay? I can't have that. I don't want that. I don't think anybody wants that shit. All right? I don't want ICE up the street. I really don't. All right? Way too fucking close to my kid's school, way too close to a high school. It's literally across the street from a suburb, guys. I kid you not. It's literally a suburb right there. They're building an ICE detention center right across the street. A fucking suburb. Oh my gosh, Kimmy, thank you. Thank you so very much for that. Thank you.
Just want to say for all the white woman slander, Kimmy is always exempt. W, Kimmy.
This is how you do a W. W, thank you. Appreciate you. I do a heart.
You look like you throwing up gang signs.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You doing that Naruto shit.
What the hell I'm doing. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kimmy. I appreciate you, love. Draw some hearts for Kimmy. Thank you. But yeah, no, I was not. All right. I'm not going to dox myself. So there's that. But yeah, so fuck me. Yeah. Fuck. I'm at the next one. At the next one, which is the 17th of February. So in 2 weeks, I will be at that one. I will be at that meeting because voices need to be heard. Stats need to be read. And I'm going to be there to do that because there's no fucking way. All right. I went out and I went to go see the building today. I saw the building. It is friggin' huge. I sent Hector a video of it. It is massive. 418,000 plus square feet. 418,000 plus square feet. This thing looks like it could fit 2 card stadiums. It's just absolutely huge for no reason whatsoever. It's massive. It's a fucking warehouse. Like, in the way that it's set up, it's empty. It's literally empty. There's no one there, guys. There's no one there right now, right? It's just empty. Just a big old building sitting there. I'm pretty sure I used to work for the city. I'm pretty sure I likely did the water permit on this damn building. So I'm like, oh my God, interesting. But it is owned by was owned by the Rockefeller Group. Rockefeller Group is owned by Mitsubishi Estates Ltd. And yeah, and so I have to still do research on both of those companies because Rockefeller is Rockefeller, but it's a subsidiary of Mitsubishi. So I don't know if the family still has anything to do with it. It's really huge, Jesse. Like super duper, like absolutely massive. Like I honestly think that lengthwise is well over a mile long. It's crazy work. And it has windows, but not a lot of windows. Just like one window, like not one window, like just one row of windows. So the bottom thing has windows, but the one up top, like that doesn't really have any windows. It's in this building right here. It's only supposed to fit 1,500 people, 1,500 beds in this one. Yet, if we think this one is massive here in the West Valley, all right, then think about the ones that are supposed to fit 10,000 people. 10,000. See, the thing that happened in the City of Surprise, which I fully think that they're lying about, I don't give a fuck. I literally think that they're lying. They said that they weren't aware of the sale. They didn't know because in our municipality, all right, the local government doesn't have any say so over what a private company can do in regards to like its business. All right. So like they can't do anything about it. That's what they're claiming. I call bullshit. I do. I call BS. And you know what another thing about this is, guys, is that where this facility is located is literally on the borderline of a city here in Phoenix called El Mirage, right? And El Mirage is a predominantly Latino community. Like when I say predominantly, like over 80% of El Mirage is Latino. Like they have like El Mirage is like little Mexico, really. They have their quesadillas, I think is what it's called. Like those little stores you can go to, like the signs are in Spanish, the store signage is in Spanish. Like it's like little Mexico. I'm not kidding you. And it's literally right across the street, the borderline that divides it. Right there. Right there.
Wait, how do you get YouTube to show me on the panel?
Oh, I changed my layout. You were napping.
Oh.
Yeah, I changed my layout.
I need to do that because the way I have it set up, they'll hear your voice, but no one will know who's on the panel. I want to change that.
Exactly. Yeah, so that's why I changed it because I was like, I'm starting to feel weird making all these facial reactions and it's just me. Let's bring the panel. All right. That's why I was going to tell you to turn your camera on, but I can imagine no.
I look like shit.
Yeah. So that's why I
honestly works though.
Okay. I literally think that what is it? I honestly think that they knew about it. Hello, Hector.
I'm looking on the tube side to see when I pop up. I want to see when I pop up.
All right, let me read these off and then we'll move forward. It looks like we got someone in the box. I'll go ahead and let them up. All right.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hello.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on mute for just a moment. All right, shout out to Cecily. Cecily, thank you so much for the 10. Cecily said, because you don't work for free, and I don't, especially not during Black History Month. Thank you so much, Cecily. I appreciate you, love. Also, thank you to cousin Jessie for the 2. Let me try to fix the blur here. Cousin Jessie said, why as Black people, we say a person's name twice to remind someone of who they are. Example, you know Isaiah. Yeah, because, you know Isaiah, like, you know him. You know who I'm talking about. Isaiah.
It's funny when we do that.
Yeah, you know Hector. Like, if I keep saying Hector, you're going to know who I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know Hector? Hector.
Your mouse shows up on here. I don't know if you meant to do that too.
My what? Oh, the click. Yeah, it does because it's a display thing. I can't do anything about that. Okay. But cousin Jessie, that's actually rooted back in the ancestors. It is. That's like just how we talk. I kid you not. Think about it. Why we always say things twice. And shout out to Jonna. Thank you so much, Jonna, for the 20. Johnny said, here's for some tequila, my love. Jonna, you're going to turn me into an alcoholic. All right. I'm trying to keep my lip to not droop. Okay. Thank you, Jonna. I appreciate you, love. Thank you so much. Drop some hearts in the chat for all our donors, guys. Y'all are awesome. Thank you so very much. All right.
I did have 2 to read off.
Oh, go ahead, Hector.
Shout out to Jonna, who not only was the only one who said hi to me on the YouTube side, fuck the rest of y'all, but Jonna also sent $10 to the Venmo, some boba. I like you, Jonna, so I'm not gonna clown you. Some bobo money. I don't know if I spelled that right. So technically, you spelled it Boboa, which is actually kind of funny. You're fine, Jonna. Thank you so much. And W's in the chat to Kimberly, always Kimberly. Thank you so much, Kimberly, for the $10 on Cash App. Happy Black History always. Remember, if you do have Cash App and you want to donate to Erica specifically, you may use mine, Hector Talks with 2 R's.
Awesome. Fantastic. All right, guys, let's keep doing all of the good things. Let's give it a go at knocking out the I love yous. Also, continue to share and repost to live. We'll see how this one goes, and then we'll hit a restart. So there's that. With that being said,
Feisty's gonna get me. I lied. Feisty said hi to me too. I'm sorry.
I think I just processed what you said. Okay, got it. Cool. Shout out to Feisty. I didn't know what was happening. It startled me because I can't see you. So it did startle me. Why am time I like this. I haven't been hosting a live for over a fucking year now. What is wrong with me tonight? Guys, thank you so very much for all that you do because everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. Let's just keep doing all the good things and let the good times roll. All right. Hi. What's your name?
Joe.
Joe. All right, Joe. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
Almost 20 in February 6th.
That was supposed to be my son's birthday, but he came early. Cool.
Actually, I think I was born like at 12 a.m., so I'm a little bit unlucky, I guess. Because I wish I was born in the 5th, but that's out of topic. Let's talk about Trump, actually.
What's her name? You want to have the same birthday as someone?
Yeah, it's my idol, like Ronaldo. You know the football player?
Oh, Cristiano or something like that? Ronaldo?
Yeah, I was born like in a 3-hour difference from him. It's just like the thing that I've always, processed, and it hurts me as a kid.
I get
When
it.
I was a kid.
I understand. Okay, I get it. I get it. All right,
But
love.
I'm a grown up and I support Trump.
Yes, you are a grown up and you do support Trump. Yes, sir. Yes, you are. You're an adult.
Yep.
Why do you support Trump?
Because I cannot process how the Democrats think about this country. Everything that they have been doing recently is just basically what the Republicans do. They're like against it. For example, when these two people got unalived, I'm not a judge, or I'm not a jury, or I'm not a prosecutor. I don't know the actual facts of this case, but based on what I saw, I would say, coming from a family of law enforcement, I think that I would say it was maybe, it was justified, but a lot of people don't see it like that. And the fact that you guys are going against the guy, I think that you guys, I don't know, you guys incentivize violence or something.
Hey, Joe, man, you mind if I take a moment to sing the praises of the Griff real quick?
Yeah.
Appreciate you. W's in the chat to JM for the $5 for Erica for Betty Pitch on TikTok. Thanks. Big W to you, Betty Pitch. Big W to you. I appreciate your support. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so very much. Draw some hearts in the chat, y'all. Draw some hearts in the chat. Okay, continue on. You say it's like we're desensitized?
No, it's like you guys are incentivizing violence.
Oh,
and
incentivizing. What's the incentive?
That like you guys are going to protest, and I have seen, like, for example, an officer's finger like bit off, and
how many ICE officers have died?
I don't know, but a lot of have been assaulted.
How many ICE
and you
officers
guys
have been shot?
I think one.
When?
I think it was in Minnesota. They got into an altercation, but you can search it up if you want. They got shot at, but maybe they didn't get hit, but they did get shot at. I think it was in Minneapolis.
I mean, if somebody was assaulting the hell out of me unlawfully as I was utilizing my First Amendment right, I'd be liable to bite your goddamn finger off too.
But I mean, we're not zombies over here, or
Okay. When let me see here. So you're so basically what you're saying is that the murders of Renee Good and Alex Preddy and Keith Porter Jr. Because I know you're just talking about Minnesota, but I'm never going to forget Keith Porter Jr., who was killed by an ICE agent on December 31st in Los Angeles, California. So
rest in peace.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna forget about him. Are you saying that it's justified?
No, I'm not saying it's justified, but I just don't like how our law enforcement. I'm trying to become a law enforcement, and it's just it looks so wrong when you guys are going against our law enforcement. You guys have to wait for the evidence to come out. You guys have to wait for the prosecution. If you guys want to prosecute this guy, you guys can do it in maybe in a year when you guys take power again, and in the house. But you guys cannot just go against this guy and dox him. That's the things that I don't agree with, because I've seen his name. I've
So
seen
are
his
you saying
family.
that we should just support we should just basically be in support of Jonathan Ross, even after we saw him unalive a woman in 4K? Because, like,
It's
why are you
yeah.
supporting him? All right,
Why
outside
am
of
I
you saying
supporting
that you
him?
want to be in
Mhm.
law enforcement, because that's what you say. You say you want to be in law enforcement. Okay, I got it. You
Yeah,
want to be a cop. Cool.
yeah.
With that being
I want to be a border patrol, but
okay, what the fuck ever. But
Mhm.
with that being said, why do you think that you have to support this person's actions? I'm trying
because
to make it
I
make sense.
yeah. Yeah, because I think for this case, for it to make sense in people's heads, you have to think like an officer in that moment, right? I don't. First of all, I don't think it was premeditated. So when people say murder, they have to be talking about the third degree. They can't be talking about the first or second because it has to be premeditated. But I know it can be within a
I think it
second,
was
right?
premeditated.
But like
Yeah.
I heard.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna take a moment to sing the praises of the Griff real quick. W's in the chat to Betty pitch again for the $5 cash app for you. Thank you so much, Betty.
Shout
W's
out
to
to
you.
Betty.
Thank you so much. Big W's to
Shout
Betty.
outs to Betty. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Yeah, like in the officer, I don't know who said, but I heard gun gun, and then when I heard that, I heard a gun go off, right?
I'm talking
So,
about Renee Good right now. Let's focus on that one.
oh, Renee, good. Oh, okay. So with that one, it's a little bit hard. I don't I hope like that I hope that guy gets prosecuted, and I want to see what the courts have to say, because in an officer's point of view, I would, probably it will probably be justified because she tried running away from the cops, right? Or the ICE agents. And she knew that there was an ICE agent in front of her. And the fact that she, just accelerated and turned is just a little bit, dangerous for other people's lives. She doesn't care about other
I'm
people's
so
lives.
glad that you mentioned the turn part because what I find hilarious about the Trump administration waiting
Mhm.
so long to release that footage, and I mean 24 hours and ignoring and denying the other angles, is that the footage of the officer himself clearly showed that she was turning in the complete opposite direction of him. And we saw that he was out of the
At the
vicinity
same time,
of the vehicle based off of the other angles that we have. So thank you for being the one of the few Trump supporters who actually mentioned the turning of the wheel in the opposite direction.
Yeah, because I mean, I cannot just, leave the facts of this, tragedy away, right? I also saw that
Jordan, don't
she
delete it.
also saw that she slightly like scratched him or hit him. I don't know what was the force. I don't know how many miles per hour, but that would have to go to court, and that would have to, be justified in court because it has to be seen in a cop's or in a law enforcement's perspective, right? What would a
Okay, Mr.
reasonable
Facts.
cop
So
do?
Okay,
I would
Mr.
have to
Facts.
say, so basically you're arguing that he feared for his life. Is that what you're arguing?
Yeah, I mean, like yeah, for sure. I do think so.
Okay. So do you think that he feared for his life at the first shot?
Or other people's, I think. Yeah.
The first shot? What about the second shot? Was he still in fear of his life?
And that's where I don't really I think that he effed up there. I do think that I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think the second was justified.
What
I
about the
don't really.
third one?
Well, way worse, right?
Okay. So you think the
So that's
first
why I
one was
said
justified, but the second and the third one were not justified. Which bullet do you think it was? Which shot? Was it the first, second, or third shot that you think killed
that
her?
yeah, the after.
Don't say
Honestly,
offed her. Don't
oh,
do that.
I'm sorry. I don't know. It's just because of TOS. I don't know if I can say some words.
Just which
I
one do you
think it
think it
was.
is?
I think it was the first one.
You think it was the first one?
Yeah, because he had a clear target in her head. So I do think that he just,
No,
you know,
it wasn't.
I think it went through her. Well, I don't know where because I remember that they said that the three shots went to her face. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Propaganda. So are you saying that not all the three shots went inside her head?
No, they didn't.
So Where did the first one go?
Gonna show you. Tell you in just a moment.
Okay.
Okay.
Guys, if you click on Erica's gift gallery in the top left corner, or if you click on her name and then you see the B1 gift gallery, you'll see one more under control in the flying jets. Anyone would love to help with that, please do.
Thank you.
W's 300K likes.
Keep tapping that screen, guys. Thank you so very much. I appreciate y'all. So, this is from her. Renee Good was shot in the head. Autopsy commissioned by her family says. Okay. So one of the injuries was to Good's left forearm, the lawyer said in a statement, while another gunshot struck her right breast without piercing major organs. Neither of those wounds was immediately life-threatening, the attorney said. A third shot entered the left side of Good's head near the temple and exited on the right side, according to the statement.
So the attorney said that none of those shots were the ones that completely unalived her, right?
Neither of those wounds, in regards to the first and the second, were immediately life-threatening. A third shot entered the left side of Good's head near the temple and exited on the right side. This is according to the lawyer's statement from the medical report. You've already said that the third shot. Yeah, you've already said that the second shot wasn't justified, and you also said that the third shot wasn't justified.
Yeah, I that's why I said I would love for this case to go to court or to go to trial, right? But also I don't think it's enough I don't think it's enough evidence for us to come to a conclusion to abolish ICE, right? Because in that perspective, I can also say
Bruh.
Illegals have unalived
undocumented immigrants.
Citizens.
Yeah, undocumented
Yeah,
immigrants.
undocumented have, unalived citizens like Lake and Riley. So how about we abolish them? Or my bad. I mean,
I
how
have a
about we
question
deport
for
them?
you. If you say something like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, who commits the most murders? All right, in this country, all right, undocumented immigrants or U.S. citizens?
Well, U.S. citizens, because we owned it. Well, we don't own it, but we are of the bigger population.
It's not even about being the bigger population though.
Per capita?
Per capita. Yeah. We commit, like as natives commit more homicides. All right.
Yeah.
And then so I need you, all right, to say, like, to actually realize that our problem isn't undocumented immigrants. All right. Maybe we need to address the matter here within our own people first. All right. I hope that made sense. Hector, did that make sense? I don't know. I'm tired.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think that
I'm
you're right,
honest.
just because the way I also think like that when it comes to with trucks, because most of them get trafficked by citizens of this country. So there's definitely a
When do
problem.
you have any what? Huh? What's happening?
Yeah,
What?
because I just said we have problems in this country that citizens, commit, right? But I think that one unaliving from an illegal is already too much because that's not that. I think that's a problem to our national security that we don't know who these people are or they don't have the right vetting process. We don't know who these people are, right? So, for example, if they commit a
So
crime,
we don't
we don't
know
have it.
who, and we don't know who they are. Then how is it that we have the stats on the crime that's committed, and we know that they could commit not even 0.5% of all of the crime? So not even of all of the
Because
crime,
they
less than 0.5%. So
Yeah, because they go through jails, right? They go through district courts, they go to state courts. So that's how they, I think, come up with their numbers on crime.
I think you just have to think about your logic on this, though, is that you have this concern about undocumented immigrants committing crime in the United States of America. Do you share the same concern when it comes to all crime that's committed in the United States of America? Because again, native born people and when I say native born, for anyone listening, I'm talking about those born in the United States of America, all right, commit way more crime at an exponential rate than undocumented immigrants do.
Yeah, and I do think that a lot of states have, made amendments to their laws, to their constitution, to their states' constitutions that deal with citizens, right? But like I said, we don't need more problems from
They
other
don't. No, no,
people.
no, 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 no. Time out. What?
Yes,
What?
they make
No,
they
no,
make new
no.
laws.
The laws in regards to committing a crime do not only apply to citizens. You know that, right? Like if you commit a crime and you're arrested for said crime, all right, I'm not sure, Wayne, if you know that you're here, love, but I am gonna put you on mute. All right. Bro, what the fuck? Give me a moment. What? No,
I
the
know that the
law
law applies
applies
to
to
everyone.
everyone equally. You know that, right?
You're right. Yeah, you're right. But what I'm saying is that if you're undocumented, you know that you're undocumented and you're committing crimes like that. I think that's worse because you just committed a misdemeanor felony by crossing the border and you're committing crimes over here
A
now.
misdemeanor felony.
There's no such thing as a misdemeanor felony.
Well, crossing the border is federal laws, right? Federal immigration laws. So if you cross the border, it's a misdemeanor, but a felony because you broke federal law.
No. Do you think? Wait. What?
Sometimes people just say stuff and you
Guys, so
just gotta say what?
so if it's not a federal law like the immigration laws, so why is ICE, why is CBP, why is all those federal enforcements if I guess the border or crossing illegally isn't a federal law? Like there's federal laws to stop that.
No, if you do come into the country and you're not seeking asylum, then yes, the
Mm.
first time that you're caught doing it is a misdemeanor. The second time it is considered it's a civil offense. And I believe the second time it'll be a felony. So, yeah. So not everyone coming into the country is seeking asylum. We know that. But they
And
do have, well,
yeah.
hold on one moment. But they do have the ability though to file defensive asylum claims. Do you know what a defensive asylum claim is?
Defensive asylum claim. I would say that it's when they're not trying to get deported because of persecution or something.
Ye- Almost. Yeah, sort of, kind of. A defensive asylum claim is pretty much just you filing for asylum after you have a deportation order in place. That's all.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of contradiction with this because personally seen ICE officers go to courts and they take people like off off their after their courts they just pick them up. And when you have an asylum claim, are you technically undeportable or can you still be deported?
You're not supposed to be deported because you're still you have an immigration status assigned to you, so you're seeking the process. But if you were to, let's say, commit a
Mhm.
crime, all right, while you're seeking asylum and you were convicted of said crime, then you serve your time and you be basically sent out of here because you're not a citizen. Or if you have a court ordered deportation order, so
Like a
an
final
immigration
removal
judge,
hearing?
yeah, immigration judge actually signs your removal order.
So I've seen a lot of those, right? Final removal hearings, when ICE officers go to courts and they're just like outside waiting, right? And they just pick these people up after the hearings. Is that unconstitutional?
Is it? Are
Because
they? Do they have an order of removal?
yeah, like they have a paper and they're like, "Hey, here's your paper." After their
Is
final
it a
removal
court
hearing.
order? Is it signed by a judge, or is it just an administrative warrant? So an ICE warrant.
Well,
Guys,
I
what he's trying to do is he's trying to say that the people who are being removed at like their immigration hearings, who are being removed at their asylum hearings and whatnot, are being removed rightfully. That's all he's trying to do. That's what he's trying to prove. He's still wrong. So go ahead. So are they doing this with the judge's orders, or are they doing this with administrative warrants?
Well, it doesn't really matter because once you're in your final removal hearing and the judge orders for your deportation, for example, hey, you're gonna be deported in 10 days, you have to show up. They could technically deport you for
That's
the
not
like
that
for
that's
the
that's not that's no, darling. No. 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 An administrative warrant doesn't give them the ability to remove anyone. The only thing an administrative warrant does is give them the ability to do what? What does the administrative do?
administrative warrant to detain someone. I'm not sure.
Exactly. That is it. It just gives them the authority to detain someone, not to remove them. So what is happening is, all right, is that ICE is going to these hearings with administrative warrants, all right, instead of orders of deportation, so removal orders, and they're basically detaining people and then deporting them is what they're doing. That's what we have.
But do they
So
still
they're
get due
skipping a
process?
step. They're supposed to. They're supposed to,
Mhm.
but we've had reports of people being held without being able to contact the lawyer. We've had reports of people being held without knowing what they're being held for. We've also had people even deported without knowing why they're being deported and without being able to go before a judge. So yeah,
You
they
know,
didn't get their habeas
I do
corpus.
feel bad for the people that don't know the law in this country because if you're being detained for more than I think 30 or 90 days, you can file for habeas corpus. But
No.
I've seen a lot of people get away from that.
Once you have your order of deportation, all right, that's when they can file for the habeas corpus. All right, and that's just an appeal for them to appeal it. That's what that is. All right. And
Yeah,
so
and
you
Mhm.
always have that available to you because the habeas corpus is just basically them saying, okay, I want to know why I'm being held. All right, you have to tell me why. You can't just hold me
Yeah,
indefinitely. So there's no time frame on that. But once they have their orders, they can file an actual writ of habeas corpus to appeal it. I hope you understand what that means.
yeah, I do understand you
Hector,
because I'm
okay,
studying,
let's
but
talk.
I'm studying right now for
Uh-huh.
criminal justice, so I have to learn these things.
You
So
do. You
before
really
I go,
do.
and I want to let you talk to other people because I like watching these things.
Yeah.
If you weren't my
Hold on one moment. You were saying something earlier about Alex
Mm.
Preddy. All right. You don't
Yeah,
think that Renee Good is justified. Do
yeah.
you think that Alex Preddy is justified?
And I think that one with the courts, I honestly, it's a tragic event, but I think it was justified.
You think that
It's
Alex Preddy, that one was, why do you think that was justified? Why? He was like, why do you think that was justified?
okay because first of all, they're gonna. I don't know the I don't know the minutes before that. That circumstance
Things
happened.
that have pissed me off.
Like before the 5 minutes, I don't know what he was doing. Maybe he was like being a agitator or something. Because I saw a video of him like breaking a cop's headlight, and I
When
honestly
did that happen?
I think the day before, but he should have been arrested.
What if it was almost 2 weeks before, 11 days?
Well, that just gives the defense more, I guess, more evidence that this guy was an agitator.
Hmm. Why is it that DHS had no report of that incident ever taking place?
Because the guy was like, I think he was like, I don't think they're recording everything, right? They don't have cameras. They only have like a guy filming, but they don't have like what is it called?
You're
The
talking
one on
about
the chest.
you're talking about body
Yeah, body
cameras.
camera.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
My whole thing is, all right, at this incident, all right, a civilian vandalized federal property by kicking out the headlights of the vehicle, right?
Yeah.
Then also got into a scuffle with DHS agents, had a visible firearm,
Yeah.
right? We're going by this video. We saw the
Mhm.
gun, right? We saw it. Okay, all right, we saw it. All right, just making sure. All right. Yet he was
Yeah.
allowed to get up and just walk away, and no report whatsoever was made about this incident. None. There were reporters there filming because this was the scene. This was the scene of where they had just completed an operation. Okay, and protesters were outside and they were mad. They were mad. How come no reporters reported on this incident?
Because I mean, I've seen a lot of agitators, hit with hit agents and stuff. So not everything goes reported, right? Because it was technically reported.
It's not that he just. It wasn't reported actually.
Well, there was a film about this.
We didn't get any film of it until after Alex Preddy was dead. After his body was already cold.
So who released that video of him like spitting on the car? Then
you tell us.
I thought it was like a film or something that they were trying to do, a documentary or something.
You tell us.
Well, it has to come from a source. I hope I find it. Probably, I don't know. I don't know which person. Someone's saying it's an AI video. The fact that people are saying it's an AI video, that's insane. It's not an AI video. It has been proven already. That's not AI.
Yeah, here's the thing.
Hey, Eric, what's happening?
God.
Hey, Malcolm. Hey, love.
So you say you studying criminal justice? Okay, I'm a political science degree holder. Quick question.
Yeah.
Which one of those things, breaking the tail light, spitting on a car, any of the things you mentioned, which of those things equates to imminent danger for a federal agent?
Well, imminent danger would
that will
be
require a response with deadly force.
Oh no! Oh, now you're putting it into a different thing, right?
No,
none
you
of
said
them.
it was justified. So, like, what did he do to put an ICE agent in imminent danger that would justify the use of immediate deadly force?
Are you talking about? So you talked about the first accident, right? When he like busted the headlight.
Even that. Let's go with that. What about that?
Let's talk about that
danger
first.
In the life, like threatening the life or physical safety of an ICE agent that would
first of
warrant
all,
the use of immediate deadly force.
So when in the first video, right, I saw him. He busted the light. Then the ICE agents got out. They didn't arrest them because they were protesters, if you want to call them. Like next to them, they were trying to get away. So they just pushed him. I think they got into an altercation with him, and he was like resisting, right, because he wasn't letting go. He was resisting. So that just raises more evidence for the defense.
So back to the question I asked. The question was, what specific action did he take that placed an ICE agent in imminent danger of losing their lives that would justify the use of immediate deadly force?
In that first altercation?
At any point.
Oh, at any point. I think the fact that he was resisting like 7 officers, I do think that it just raised reasonable suspicions.
Does not automatically equate to putting the life of a federal agent in danger.
But I mean,
unless you violently resist with, like, I don't know, pointing a firearm at them. That's different. But he didn't do that. So at any point, at any of his interactions with, someone in the chat, I don't know how one person resists 7 people who are allegedly trained in detention tactics. So again, at what point was there an action taken by Preddy to warrant, again, to put an ICE agent in immediate danger so that they feared for their life and need to use deadly force? When did that happen?
I will tell you as a spectator, but I cannot really tell you in the perspective of those officers, because I don't know if he made like a weird movement that would make a reasonable or any officer think that, hey, look, he's a threat to my life because he made a move to his towards his gun or something, right? So I don't know.
The gun that they took from him, the one that we can see in the video, had been removed from his body.
Yeah, it was removed, but I heard a bullet go off, and wait, that bullet was fake?
His gun was never fired.
Wait, how would his gun go off? One, it's in a holster that he can't reach. and it was taken from him. So when did it was taken out of the holster off of him. So
Yeah.
when did his gun go off?
So this is where this is where actually I think it's justified, right? When they took it out of his holster, I heard gun before that, right? I heard like a second before they took it out off. I heard gun, and I heard a gun go off. I'm hearing a
Okay.
lot of people saying that it was the gun of the officers. It was Alex Pretty's gun that went off when the officer had it in his hand. So I don't know where that bullet came from, but a lot of people are
Okay.
saying that it came from his gun. So the
Great.
other
Here's
officer,
my
when he heard gun, he's like, "Oh, a gun went off." So he
No,
started
based off
shooting.
of everything we've seen currently, not even DHS is alleging that it was his gun that's going off. So I don't know where the
I
fuck
just
you're
told
getting
you
that
that's
from, but it's
fake.
not true.
I literally just told
Well,
you.
it's
also,
it's
here's
an
the thing. If
investigation. You're
No,
not
no,
supposed
no,
to
no,
release.
no. It's literally
if
it's,
his
it's
gun
literally
was
fake.
taken
It's
from him,
AI. It's AI.
if his gun had, if he was disarmed, which is what that means, if he was disarmed, if someone says gun, the disarmed man certainly isn't the one with the gun.
Well, the officer that said gun could also not be.
So the trained officer who said gun, and then the other trained officer whose job it is to verify whether or not the person they're trying to detain has a gun,
Mhm.
both of them were wrong?
No, not
Or
at all.
one of
Because
them was
I
wrong?
also heard.
Because the man didn't have his gun.
Yeah, but like I said, you have to see what a reasonable officer would do in that moment. I haven't gone through the training. You haven't gone through the training. I don't know what their tactics are. But when I heard gun, he also had a phone in his hand, right? So maybe a reasonable officer in that
Who had
altercation.
something pointed in their hand? The person face down on the ground with no gun, with his hands behind his back?
I wanted to spell this one really
No, I'm
quick.
saying he had a gun. I'm sorry. He had a phone in his hand, so a reasonable officer could have mistaken his phone.
A well-trained federal agent is going to mistake an iPhone for a gun.
In an altercation, things are happening in a split second. Your life depends on a split second.
Hey,
So
y'all, hold
what a
on one
reasonable
moment.
officer would do
Hold
that.
on.
You realize how like
Malcolm, yeah, hold on one moment. All right. So, Joe, in regards
Yeah.
to the video that you saw with Alex Pretty and his firearm being shot, that has been deemed to be fake. All right. Let's read this here. It says other posts have featured realistic video, including an AI generated video on TikTok of Pretty talking with an ICE officer and one on Facebook of a police officer accidentally firing Pretty's gun. The Facebook post, which has been labeled with a community note as being AI enhanced, has more than 44 million views. You're likely one of those views. All right. It has not been established whether that officer fired a shot with Pretty's gun. So we do not know. But we do know that that video that you saw clearly showing, all right, a DHS agent shooting off Pretty's gun, all right, isn't real. Is AI. Okay?
Yeah, and that's where that's when my opinion, or that's when I'm telling you guys that we cannot make assumptions based on what we saw. We have to let the evidence come.
It wasn't
to
that
light.
that anyone was making an assumption. You were stating it as a fact. You were stating it as if that did happen, and that's why I'm telling you that did not happen.
And that's why, and if it did not happen, that's my mistake. But that's why I don't want to make assumptions yet.
My question to you, because I'm so tired of basically constantly litigating this darn going matter, because we all saw what we saw. All right, where was Alex Pretty shot? Where did the bullets go? Where did the bullets go?
Well, I don't know about the first one, but I know that there was multiple.
I know it's multiple ones. Where did they go? What part of his body?
Inside his body, but
no.
Some of
what
them
part
in his
of
back.
his body?
Some of them somewhere else, but some of them in his back.
Back of his neck and in his back. How is someone... Oh, hi. Thank you, Corey. Thank you, Corey. I appreciate you, love. Draw some hearts in the chat for Corey. Thank you, friend. Thank you. Answer this question. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Corey.
Corey, we need the goddamn flying jets. Thank you, but shit.
Oh yeah, to clear out the gift gallery. But thank you, Corey. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you. Drop some hearts in the chat. So with that being said, Joe, how can a person be a threat to you if their back is turned to you? What was the threat?
The threat was what the reasonable what a reasonable cop would think in that moment, because I heard gun. So I don't know if the officer mistook the phone for the gun. So they are trained to stop a threat.
His back was to him, no.
Well, in a split second you can turn.
But his back was towards them.
You can't shoot anybody. You can't pew anybody if you're not facing them. That's
his hands were down on the ground.
Okay, so I have a question. Is resisting an officer a felony? Like a federal agent, I'm sorry. Is resisting a federal agent a felony?
For an American citizen?
If you're going to make the legality argument...
No. Just answer the question and you can respond.
It's not.
It's not a felony.
It depends, especially for an American citizen.
Resisting.
Yeah, I was gonna say also, like, ICE has no jurisdiction over American citizens. So
you can't get a felony for resisting arrest. What the fuck?
No, because it was not just any agent. It was a federal agent. So that's where the felony comes into play.
It was an agent with no jurisdiction over American citizens.
Well, right here, and he doesn't have jurisdiction to resist, right? So here says that it's a felony.
That's not how that works. The agent had no jurisdiction over him.
Because the job of the ICE officer is to detain immigrants, right? But if they have a threat, if someone imposes a threat, it doesn't matter if they're citizens or not, they can stop that person.
I'm sorry, say that again.
I said that yes, ICE and Border Patrol only has, well, let's talk about ICE. ICE only has jurisdictions over immigrants, illegal ones. So that's where that's their priority. But if you're like hitting them or you're doing something that
Thank you, Corey.
like that makes them, their life in danger, they can stop you and detain.
Like recording them with the phone?
Oh, thank you. I'll fight Corey for real.
So here it says restricting arrest.
Hey, can you guys hear me? Can y'all hear me? Someone has a really bad echo. I think it's Malcolm. I think it's you. There's an echo. Is there echo anymore? No more echo? Okay. He's the only one that's off mute. All right. Woo, child. Okay, so listen.
I think you're good for me. Like
ICE isn't not ICE, but DHS agents as federal agents, all right, they aren't able to just apprehend American citizens. All right, the only time that they would be able to do that would be if they were actually impeding in an investigation. All right, he wasn't impeding in any investigation. Where the hell is that noise coming from? It's you, Joe. It's you.
I was gonna say, I think it's Joe because I'm using the
what is it sound?
I was on mute.
Like I don't.
It's awful. You have an echo. Swipe out of the app like you're checking a text message, and then come back, please. Guys, let's keep doing all of the good things.
Wait, what about now?
Let me see here. Yeah, that's better. Go on mute, please. I'm gonna read off a few things. All right, everyone, keep tapping that screen. Let's keep doing all of the good things. Make sure we're showing love to Hector and Malcolm while they're here. All right, let's show them all the love. I want to hear Hector say thank you. All right, also want to hear Malcolm say thank you. Show him some love via the gifts. Are your links in your bio, Malcolm? Are your links in your bio?
What links?
Never mind. Show him some love via gifts. I know how to teach you how to grift.
I don't even be grifting. I'll be out here spreading the information.
Hey, no tax on tips, man.
Teach
me how to grift. Teach me how to grift.
I don't know how to grift. My Dougie is worse than Smitty's, but you all will never know that. Just want to let you all know because I'm never going to do it publicly. Anywho.
What size donation you need to do the Dougie though?
Oh no, that's like $1,000.
Let's see what we can work
that's
out.
Like $1,000. That's $1,000.
She said 2 TikTok universes.
That's not that's literally not even. God damn it, Corey. Corey, I'm gonna text you. Thank you, Corey. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, gang on gang. Drop some hearts in the chat for Corey. And Corey, stop doing it twice. What are you doing, friend? Thank you, Corey.
You sent him 2 times. Shit.
Corey, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Drop some hearts in the chat. Drop some hearts in the chat. Corey, I'm going to text you. Because you already know what I'm thinking. Corey's my friend. I just want to let y'all know that. That's my friend. That's my bro.
That sounds like a threat. I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna get with you. Happy Black History Month, by the way. 100th, the centennial. To all who celebrate.
Yes, it's the 100th anniversary of Black History Month. That is very, very true. Started off in 1926 as Black History Week by Carter G. Woodson. And here we are, guys. Here we are. Donald Trump trying to take it away from us.
I was about to say,
fuck him.
Look at us. Look at us. What year is it? What year is it? Is it 2026? Is it 1926? Because the slave catcher's back. So
Jesus Christ.
They out.
I swear to God. Anywho, what was I saying? Oh, I had to text Corey. So with that being said, guys, keep doing all the good things. Let's get the likes up. Can we try to get to 500,000 likes? I know that I've been super chill, but it's over 500 people here. I know that we can tap that screen. So let's tap the screen before I do my Hector impression. Okay. All right. I know you all don't want that. It makes you uncomfortable. So let's get these likes up to 500,000 likes before I disrespect all of our boundaries. With that being said, shout out to Phil for the $2. Phil said ICE agents have limited jurisdiction and there was no reason for them to engage the people that day. Therefore, them attacking the women, spraying pepper spray at an illegally close distance at Alex, and the final act are all outside their jurisdiction and scope. That is very true. Because they had no reason to engage with them because of the simple fact that they were actually leaving. All right, you see the video, they were getting in their cars. So there's that. They had no reason. And there was no felony, no felony per USC or US statute that was being committed for them to engage American citizens. So there's that. Also, shout out to Cousin Jesse for the $1. Cousin Jesse said, ask Joe, why does he have 2 reposts of Dean slander videos and 1 standalone JE, another repost of CK and Trump video on his page? Because, all right, Joe, close your ears, love. Close your ears. He's a bootlicker.
So he likes the taste of kiwi wax.
Yes. All right, he said he loves the smell of leather in the morning. All right, there we go. So there's that. Thank you, Cousin Jesse. I appreciate you, love. All right. Also, did I say thank you to Phil? Thank you, Phil. All right. Also, shout out to Feisty. Feisty sent $11.11 and said, caller is a FEAK. Oh, wait, I spelled that wrong. I'm looking at it too. That's the sad part about all of this. No one clipped this. Caller's a freak.
Where's my
Get him. Thank you. Appreciate you, Feisty. Thank you very much. Drop some hearts in the chat for Feisty. Also, thank you so much to Michelle for the $20. Drop all the hearts in the chat for Michelle. Michelle sent 20 and said, thank you for sharing your knowledge. I am trying. Thank you so very much, Michelle. I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone. Thank you so very much. And shout out to Georgia. Georgia said, I think these ICE agents intentionally said he's got a pew-pew before shooting because they know that it will be used as a way to justify the execution. They did the same thing with Renee Good in her car. Everything is intentional. Yeah, I had to read that one really fast because TikTok. But I don't necessarily disagree, but I just think they're incompetent. They're not that smart to plan anything.
Okay,
everything that everything that like DHS agents are doing, because with Alex Preddy, it was border protection. With Renee Good, it was ICE. So I just say DHS agents to encompass them all. All right. We're just going for the trifecta of HSI, which is what HSI is: Homeland Security Investigations. So we're just going to wait for them to do something. But with that being said, thank you so very much for all of the donations. You guys are awesome. Drop some hearts in the chat, guys. Also over to YouTube, drop those hearts. All right, if you'd like to support me, support the stream, links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name. PayPal and Venmo. Also have a Zelle, everythingwitherica9@gmail.com. All right, and if you're over in the tube, you can send a super chat. All right. Oh, and speaking of super chats, thank you to Deb Blues. I don't know. I'm so sorry if I got it wrong. For the $4.99 super chat, Deb says Senator Rand Paul said, after seeing this, if you call this a good shooting, you aren't watching the video. The man had been disarmed and then shot 10 times. That is exactly right. That is exactly right, Deb.
And to hear Rand Paul for Rand Paul to be the person, the voice of reason,
exactly,
is insane. That's insane.
He's been the voice of reason this entire administration thus far, though. He really has been.
True.
Yeah.
Which is wicked to think about.
He has been. Shout out to Deb. Hold on one moment. I'm so sorry. Shout out to Deb. Drop those hearts in the chat. And shout out to Jonna for the love over there using the membership sticker. You guys get to do like a comment for the memberships. And then, yeah, we do that. So it's pretty awesome. Hey, Hector, Corey sent you a whale. Get a towel. Shout out to Bill.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, Corey. Thank you so much for the whale, my boy.
Hey, Malcolm, Corey sent you a whale. Go get a towel. It's wet here.
Since you balling and shot calling, clear out the rest of the goddamn gift galley. Love you, Corey. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Corey. Corey's the best. I think it's already cleared.
No, you just need the under control. I think we need one more.
Oh, yeah, we need
one more.
Okay. All right. It'll happen eventually. Not pressed. But thank you all so very much. You guys are freaking awesome. Let's continue the conversation with Joe here. Joe is justifying Alex Preddy's murder, which is strange. I don't know why you would want to do that, but here we are. Especially when the man had his hands down in front of him, all right, when he was shot in the back of the neck and then in his back multiple times. But, you know, fascism, bootlicking.
You can't be filming stuff. Can't be using that First Amendment.
No, you can't. How dare you? How dare you? Okay, the floor is yours, Joe. Go ahead.
So, you know, I just have to say that maybe for us, it doesn't look justified, guys. And I can, like, agree if I go based on the evidence that you guys are giving me, right? But based on, like, the way that I see this case, I see it more like in an officer's perspective. So I think that, you know, the courts, I'm not saying that it was justified completely. I'm just saying the courts, you know, are obviously going to battle this out. And I think that the court is going to side with this guy because of the circumstances and the past, right, about this guy, because you cannot commit a felony and carry a weapon at the same time.
Time out. Time the fudge out. Time out. Again, I have to say to you, all right, what happened 11 days prior to him being murdered has no impact on what happened to him. It is not a factor, all right? Because if you argue that, then you would be making the case that it was in fact premeditated on these agents' part. Because they could have said, if you want to add all these coulda, woulda, shouldas and whatnot into it, all these hypotheticals, they could have said, oh, that's the guy from the other day. I remember him. He kicked out the headlights to the car. Let's fuck that guy up.
And I
that
think
would be premeditation. That would be against the law. That would be murder.
Wait. I'm not saying that, you know, it does have to do something with the guy, right? Because I think if they do file charges against him, I think on 18 USC 111, you know, you cannot interfere with federal law enforcement or resist or impede law enforcement.
He's dead. What charges are they filing?
They file charges on him.
No, you're not understanding. What you're not understanding is that they didn't even make a report about that incident. DHS had no report of it.
Case?
Yes.
That's kind of how this works.
That's literally how it works, bro. What the fuck?
I do know, but I just don't know.
How do you think we hand out
I don't know what
in this country? How do you think that works? What process do you think
you have to file charges, of course.
And then what? No, and then what happens?
What do you mean? What happens? The person gets detained, or
okay, no. After you file charges, then what happens?
After you file charges, what happens?
Yes, after the state decides the state, or you know, using state in this case means the government, local, federal, state, whatever. Mm-hmm. After the government decides to prosecute you, after they pick up your charges, what happens?
You go to court.
Okay, and then what happens?
You go to trial.
And then what happens?
Do I have to tell you the whole process?
No,
There's a
I'm going
verdict.
somewhere with this. I'm going somewhere with this.
There's a verdict.
No, you face a jury of your peers.
Yeah,
The
there's a
jury
jury of
decides
9, 12,
whether or
depends.
not you are guilty, and then a judge is authorized to sentence you. The police don't get to sentence you.
The police don't get to be judge, jury, and executioner.
Judge, jury, and executioner.
DHS agents do not get to be judge, jury, and executioners. They don't have the unilateral authority to be that. Okay.
So no matter what you did to them, they don't get to pick the penalty.
Exactly.
No matter what you do to them, they don't get to pick the penalty. So you study criminal justice. Where's the disconnect?
No, I'm just saying, like, based, like, for example, if there is, let me give you an example, right? If I commit a crime right now, even though it wasn't filed, there was no charges, the police just let me go because they didn't have substantial evidence, and I just go ahead and commit another crime, then they can still file charges against me for the first crime if they find out that I, committed this crime, if there's beyond reasonable doubt.
No, the police can file charges against you with reasonable suspicion.
Yeah.
The burden of proof in a criminal court is beyond all reasonable doubt for you to be proven guilty of the crime. Exactly. Those are two separate things. But again, the police don't get to pick the penalty.
Thank you, Sarah.
Okay, so based on, and I do understand that, and I know that's true,
Sure.
but are you saying that if I go undetected for committing a crime, and let's say 5 years pass by, and I never go to trial, I don't do anything, but then I go ahead and commit another crime, can the prosecution file charges against me for the first one too?
They can file what they want.
Yeah.
But if they cannot prove it beyond all reasonable doubt that you were guilty of a crime, then not only do you typically not have a penalty, or you're not sentenced to anything, but no matter what it is, the police are not the ones who get to pick the sentence.
You're right. The police are not the ones to execute you, and I understand that what you're saying here. But what I'm saying is
justifying the police sentencing this man in the street.
No, because I'm not saying the police are sentencing this man. I'm saying the defense team. Okay, you can think like that. Let me think like that, right? They literally executed this guy in the streets. I'm saying the defense team is gonna use that against this guy. They're gonna be like, okay, you know what? He was already committing felonies while carrying a weapon. He was impeding law enforcement. He was doing this. He was obstructing them. A lot of these things are going to matter in a case, no matter if there were charges filed or not.
He was not committing a felony. That is going to be the last time you say that on this fucking platform, because it's pissing me off. There was no goddamn felony being committed. That would not have been assessed on the scene, and there is no video evidence to show such a thing. All the video evidence we see is him being in one's face and then getting pushed by the fucking officers. So I don't know why you keep saying that shit. Stop.
So when he busted the car's tail light, what is that for you?
One, that was 11 days ago. 2, not a felony.
No charges,
also,
my guy.
Legally speaking, that didn't even happen. It didn't even happen legally. There's no report.
So you're saying that it didn't...
Nor is it justification for murder, because that would have been 11 days prior, and you can't claim self-defense 11 days fucking prior.
Exactly. You can't do ad hoc justification. You just can't.
Mr. Criminal Justice, no report means, as far as the law is concerned, the incident didn't happen.
That's why it was very surprising to me that there was no report. No, literally, that's what it means. When you
that's what it means in a court of law.
When you encounter, all right, any type of federal agents, or you encounter actual police officers, all right, if something happens where you come into contact with them, all right, and you do commit a crime, like let's say vandalism, which Alex Preddy has been accused of doing, right? Okay,
yeah,
if you do that, and you also come into physical contact with them, because he was tackled to the ground in that incident, and he did scuffle with them. Also, he did have a firearm on him. Okay, he did. He had his weapon on him. Tell me, why was there no report? Because no report means that it didn't happen in the court of law. They're not going to come back a few days later and say, oh yeah, we remember that this happened. No, that's not how any of this works. None of it. And again, if you're saying that incident of Alex Preddy doing whatever it is he did 11 days prior to, all right, is the cause for him being murdered, then you're making the argument that this was in fact premeditated. Because again, we can argue that the agents remembered who he was. They remembered what happened, even though they didn't file a report.
Yeah.
And they justified killing him because of it. That's premeditation. All day long.
That would be a premeditated extrajudicial unaliving.
Okay.
That's
I'm
called
I'm not gonna debate you guys with this because you guys feel away, but I hope the courts, decide on what's the truth or not. But I got a question for Hector. You said
Hey, you know what has nothing to do with feeling away? Federal law. If it was to be a felony, as you're saying, he would have to be impeding upon an official
what's 18 USC 1
an official act. An official act he would have to be impeding on, which means they would have had to have been enforcing immigration law through some type of detainment of undocumented migrant or being an active operation at the time. Yeah. It would also have to be based off of the dollar amount of the damage that they would have done to said vehicle because different laws. No, I'm literally not pivoting. I'm elaborating exactly what would make it a federal fucking crime.
Yeah, you said it wasn't
what he did wasn't a fucking felony. I'm now going over the threshold for the felony, you fucking dolt. So shut the fuck up until I'm finished.
Tap the screen, y'all.
Okay.
Wonderful. Great. So it would have to be a dollar amount. It would have to be while they were operating under the federal agent's authority, which would have been detaining an individual, or in an active operation, which they fucking weren't. They were leaving a goddamn scene. It was a standstill. They weren't doing shit about fuck. They didn't even have anyone in the vehicle that they would have detained at the time and taken them to a detention center. None of those things were happening. None of it. So no, what Alex Preddy did was not a felony.
Okay. So first of all, these agents were, I think that they were actually doing law enforcement because they were in the streets and we're not there for no reasons, right? And if you don't know, you're making an assumption that they had no person
Everything
in
you
the
just
car.
said is counted by DHS.
Okay.
Everything you just said is counted by DHS them damn selves.
Okay, but under
so keep
18
talking
USC,
out of your ass.
Okay. But let me finish. Under 18 USC 1361, if I think the dollar amount exceeds I think 500 or 1,500, it's considered a felony, and you can go up to prison for 10 years. So when you said it's not a felony, I think you're wrong, my guy.
What are you talking about?
Over 1,000.
Over 1,000, yeah, over 1,000.
Yeah, you're wrong as fuck.
I'm not.
Dad said that off
But
the
do you
top
know the
of my
price of the tail
goddamn
light?
dome, and you got it wrong as shit.
What's that like?
The tail light of the officer's
What's
car.
that like?
Wasn't
We don't- we-
$1,000
you didn't break
fucking
the tail light.
dollars.
It wasn't $1,000. Oh, so you know the price? You're a
He didn't break
I
it.
expert
do
now?
actually. I am familiar with SUV prices because I used to
Congrats.
goddamn install them.
Oh
I'd rather
damn!
now.
So you see, I can't debate because you're Grok
didn't do
X.
it.
You know all this information. So never
Ain't
mind.
no report. So
I'm
ain't
sorry,
no
He
report.
didn't
He
do
do
it.
it.
He didn't break a headlight. Sorry.
He didn't
No
break.
report.
Wait.
No report.
Malcolm. So are you saying that based on what we see in a video, we cannot make
It was a Chevy
assumptions like you
Tahoe,
guys
right?
are?
It was a Chevy Tahoe.
An AI enhanced video?
Wait. So you know what? The Alex Preddy
Suburban.
with the AI
Suburban?
enhanced
Power
video, for sure.
Suburban.
It was. There's no reports. There's no charges.
No report that he did that.
There's no charges. So it
Then
didn't
you're
happen,
good.
right?
As far as the law is concerned,
So now are you saying that the shooting never happened?
well, we saw that on live video.
Yeah, and I saw him busting the car, the tail light.
We don't have a report of that.
We don't have a report of the pew pew.
Yes, we do. Yes,
What's
we
the
do.
report?
We have an autopsy. Ruled it a homicide.
It was brutal homicide.
You know what? You guys are like the experts. You guys, I hope one of you guys become president and do whatever you guys want to do.
I am
Have
actually
a
an
good
expert.
night.
Is this cope? What are we doing? Why are you coping?
No, it just angers me that, this guy, first of all, he said it wasn't a felony. Then he went on and, he knew he was wrong. So he said, oh, it has to be up to $1,000 or more. And
He
then
didn't
he
say that.
said,
He didn't say
oh,
that.
Now
I
I'm
know
going
the
to
price
shut you the
of,
fuck up. Now I'm going to shut
I
you the
know the
fuck up
price
because
of
you're
the,
not about to lie my goddamn name because I know exactly what the fuck I said.
I know
What
the,
Alex Freddie did wasn't a
you know the
goddamn
price?
felony. You know it wasn't a felony because according to you, you couldn't even bring up the accurate price or penalty of the crime that would be breaking the tail light.
1,000.
You left out all the context and circumstances of his act. All right? So let me go ahead and help you out with the laws that you don't fucking know. It wasn't a felony because not only were they not in an active operation at the
How
time,
do you know that?
they were literally leaving the DHS. That's how I fucking know. They were literally leaving a scene where there was no immigration enforcement in the specific area. Not only was that taking place, but the taillight that you'd be referencing for it to be a felony under 18 USC 1361, the threshold would have been over $1,000 specifically.
You already know the price?
If it was 1,000 or less, what is that penalty?
I'll probably say a misdemeanor. I don't know.
Okay, then. Shut the fuck up.
So wait, you know the price?
I
just want to make sure. Do you know the price, sir? Hector, because I'm not the expert here. Can you tell me?
Yeah.
I can tell you right now. You want to know? You want to know how much?
Yeah, I want to know the price of that tail light. Exactly that tail light.
2023. Let's call it a 2023 Chevrolet Suburban. That's the last time the federal government turned over their fleet.
Yeah, let's make an assumption. Go ahead.
Sure. Do you have the VIN number from the vehicle?
Well, we can see the plate.
Not the VIN.
Stupid ass up. All right, so eBay.
It's all right.
I can have one here tomorrow for $64.99.
Well, original, like from the dealer. That's what I'm trying to get.
Okay, sure. Okay, yeah. That one is
450 to 480.
I was about to say that one's $459.
Not including labor. Labor on the highest round, which we can even say up to $150 an hour. Even if we did it up to 2 hours, it still would not hit $1,000 fucking dollars.
It wouldn't.
Again, I did this shit, so I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You don't.
I'm first year in college and real working in an auto body shop.
So yeah, you guys are the experts. I'm gonna go.
I used to work in claims.
Some other smart people. Have a good night.
I really did used to be an insurance agent, and then I worked in claims, in auto claims.
I'm studying right now too.
But I am a licensed PSC.
I really hope that by the time you're on the police force, we've fundamentally changed the system of policing so that you don't get a job.
Well, I have a question for you guys before I leave. Do you guys think that the hate that law enforcement get is justified?
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Because law enforcement evolved from a system of slave catching in this country, and it's never been predicated on justice. It's all been predicated to fill privatized prisons to generate profit for the people who own the means of production.
Yeah, but at the same time, they have apprehended many people and saved many lives, right?
Nope. Police don't exist to solve crime. They exist to protect the property of the capitalists.
Exactly. And then also
they don't even prevent crime.
Yeah, and at many times they're very reactive. But many times within this country's history, the police have been used as a force to unilaterally kill Black people. So yeah,
Absolutely.
Fuck the police.
And
all right, fuck the police. Community. Never mind. I'm not gonna become an officer because you guys said that.
Great. I would hope that would be like the best.
Fucking fantastic. Find something else to do.
Yeah, go be a social worker. Go be like an actual hero.
No, I'm getting a criminal justice bachelor's degree, so I don't know.
What?
Hey, Mr. Joe. Hey, Mr. Joe. Do you have a secondary device that you can use to look up information?
I mean, I've looked it up before for criminal justice.
Yeah, and you literally half the amount of the penalty. That's funny. So do you have that device?
It's turned off.
Oh, okay. I think you should turn it back on and utilize it in a debate instead of using your dome because it's clearly not efficient as you think.
Well, I was right. You don't know the price of it. Well, you're an expert.
I literally did just go over the price. I literally cited the price. OEM is between
$450 to
$500, even in the worst. It is a 2020. It was roughly a 2022 to 2025 Chevy Suburban.
Okay.
Yes, based off the model of the car, the design of the bodies. Listen to me. Yeah, that fucking works. You stupid
Not
fucking
the
moron. You can literally
skedaddle.
look at the body. You can literally look at the body and say, based off of this style, when this car was dropped, it is no older than this and it's no newer than this. And I can make that rough estimation. I can literally look up on Google right now, which I did, and I knew the price off the top of my fucking head that this would be the price of the part. And even with the most expensive goddamn laborers, which you're not taking a fucking Chevy Suburban to, it would be no more than $150 worth of labor a goddamn hour. And you can put 3 hours on it and it still wouldn't be $1,000. Do you not know fucking math, my guy? Shut the fuck up. You goddamn children don't know shit.
Oh, was he a kid? Was he like
He's almost
18?
20, he said. Almost 20
Oh,
in a
he's
few days.
he's like
He's a
red
child.
pill, didn't
Yeah.
have friends.
It's unfortunate though. But shout out to Phil for the 2. Phil said this guy sees it from a textbook. I wanted to read this to him before he left. Sees it from a textbook description. He should learn more before becoming a cop. His application of the law is absent of the incident. There's no way you can there's no way Alex can be disarmed, pull out his own weapon like he is ready to go. Alex's hands are free on the ground and everyone scoots away. I think what you're saying, I'm not sure, Phil. I'm not even going to hold you. I think what is happening is that basically Alex's hands were in front of him. They were in front of him. And the officer who did shoot did actually step away, pointed the weapon, and shot him right here in the back of the neck. So there's that. Yeah, that man was murdered. And to make I have to say this for a third time just in case y'all didn't get it. All right. If they're trying to argue that what happened 11 days prior is justification for unaliving him because he damaged some property, all right, and he was able to get away from a scuffle, that's premeditation. That's premeditation, okay? All right. That's like if someone throws a baseball through your window and they break your window and you don't do anything about it, but you remember it was little Billy from up the street who did it, all right? And the next time you came into contact with little Billy, all right, you maybe break his nose. That is premeditation. I just want to let you know that.
Which does then make things a felony. That automatically increases your penalty no matter what you did.
Yeah, pretty much. That would be felony
Premeditated
assault.
murder gets you the vaccine against breathing.
Exactly.
So
in
if
Texas, they call that capital murder. Is what they call it.
I was about to say right here next door in Louisiana, we got that too, and they pack you up.
Hector, my most recent video, no push whatsoever. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Oh,
Did you upload something before the live?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I don't know what to do with that one. I'll delete that bitch. I can't do that. Content creator programming, the whole thing. I don't know, whatever.
You can delete it and re-upload.
Oh, I can?
I'm about to do that with one of my videos. I'm about to delete it, re-upload it because they hold me.
Okay.
I was supposed to say, y'all know the algorithm difference since the ownership transfer. I've
been doing pretty well. Stuff. I think I am gonna take something out of it and then re-upload it and see what happens. Matter of fact, I'm doing that now.
That's been a thing too.
I'll take a look at it. I'm calm now. I apologize. This shit was pissing me off. He just kept saying fucking felony. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Where do you see that?
Justified, bro. Because again, like as a thinking, rational person, to hear someone irrationally defend something that's indefensible because we saw it, that's inherently frustrating. It's like the line from 1984. It's like the final, most essential order from the party. No, the party's final order was to ignore your eyes and ears. It was their final and most essential order, and we're living in that. So you should be upset, bro. That's cool.
Hey, yo, Sapper, get in the box. Get in the box. You just learned a lesson. I love teaching this lesson. It's so much fun. Oh my God. You can yacht from outside of the club. There we go. Anywho, Tech, are you a Trump supporter?
I'm a people supporter.
Sir?
I'm the president.
Sir, it's really a yes or no question.
Who's president I support.
Are you in a wind tunnel? A hurricane, maybe? Are you skydiving? What you doing?
No.
Okay. All right. You have a lot of background noise.
Okay, you have a question?
I do have a question. All right. Are you able to chill out on the background noise? Like stop walking, driving? I don't know what you're doing.
Standing behind Trump at that press conference.
Not walking or driving.
Bobby sucks. Bobby said the wind between his ears. I'm just the person that reads the comments sometimes. Shout out to Bobby. All right. That fucking made me laugh. Okay. All right. Why are you still supporting Trump, sir?
Because he doing right for this country.
Okay. How so?
People open their eyes and ears to see. First,
Thank you.
We have $18 trillion coming to the economy.
The ancestors definitely put their hands on your shoulder.
What's your source for that number?
Because your signal's kind of weak.
What's your source for that number? Please tell me where you saw that number.
Do you have a source, Tech?
Please.
I am the source.
You are the source.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I know how to read. I know how to look in libraries.
Get the fuck out of here.
On Google.
Somebody, brother, the whole United States economy ain't 18 trillion. I'll vote for Trump. He bring 18 trillion in here.
You just keep waiting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The pie in the sky, huh?
And then you need to get brain.
Get brain.
Use common sense.
Get brain.
And use your discernment.
Get brain.
Use your discernment.
Yeah.
Will you shut the fuck up?
Get brain. Oh, you mad?
Will you shut the fuck up?
You mad? You mad?
You don't have healthy interactions with women.
Bitch.
You mad?
Your mama. You don't interact with women in like a healthy way at all, do you?
You don't interact.
You're so mad. You're so mad. Why are you so mad? Why are you so angry?
Man, got kindergarten. You all right, bro?
They need to shut the fuck up.
Hey, chat, can y'all do me a favor? Can you all just point and laugh at the tech guy? Just point and laugh. Oh, look, you got a restriction already. Oh, man, I wanted them to point and laugh at you. Fudge sickles. Darn it.
Yeah, he was in that class where they stayed in the class all day.
Jeez Louise, we don't do ableism. No ableism. No.
Oh, my bad.
We don't do that.
No.
I wanted to talk about the $18 trillion in investments.
No, I wanted to know. I wanted to know where $18 whole trillion was coming from. I need to know. Because I'd have heard some crazy numbers, but that's a good one.
Darn nabbit. Yeah, so that $18 trillion number, he got that from Trump himself. And we all know Trump's a fucking liar. Okay, Trump's a liar. All right, the number is more so like around $9 trillion, but what it includes is pledges. Okay, basically promises to pay. Yeah, trillion. Promises to pay from other countries saying that they're going to invest in the United States of America. Right? Trump said that it was $21 trillion actually. 21 trillion, which was absolutely insane. 18 trillion is no crazy. 21 is insane. But it's more like about $9 trillion or so. And again, it includes promises to pay that they haven't fulfilled yet. It includes his expected amount in tariffs that he was going to collect in 2025. Yeah, like why would you be
that was on like 118 billion. And that's our money.
Exactly. Because, like, why are you excited about money that we paid? That doesn't make any sense.
That's our money.
Also, $21 trillion would be, like, well over 70% of the U.S.'s GDP. I just want Donald Trump to be so fucking for real. So there's that.
And then also, like, this is the same president who has, like, started selling the illegally seized oil from Venezuela.
Mm-hmm.
And is putting that money in offshore accounts controlled by himself personally.
Exactly. That part.
So what reason does anyone have to believe that, let's say we did get $9 trillion, that the man who enriched himself $3.3 billion in 370 days of being president would give us any of that money?
I don't know, but those checks. Getting a Doge check.
What is that?
I don't know, but I'm getting one. Also, I'm going to get a tariff dividend too. So there's that.
Ain't we supposed to get? Ain't it's another one? Ain't it some more checks?
I think a stimulus,
It's
and
like
also
$5,000.
I'm also gonna get a stimulus check, and I'm supposed to be getting some money for a HSA that they want me to use for health insurance. But I'm definitely gonna go get a wig.
Well, I'm going to buy a box Chevy, so that's what I'm spending my
I'm
dough
lying.
on.
I'm gonna go buy a Dodge Challenger.
I need a Cutlass. That's what I'm.
That's what I'm gonna do. Yep, that's exactly what
Like
I'm gonna
brother,
do with it.
it like,
This is
and I
stupid.
said this on a live I was on last week. I was like, honestly,
Oh, I'm so
people.
sorry. I'm so sorry, Malcolm. I'm not finished yet. I gotta apologize to you. I'm also gonna go get another uterus. As you know, I yeeted that bitch a few years ago. But I'm gonna go get another one so I can have a kid. So I can get that moolah. So I can get that skrilla. Do kids still say skrilla? That munyon?
I don't
Get
know.
that munyon? Give me my
What?
monies. I need my
Where
monies.
did? Hold on. See, 83 Cutlass Supreme. Who said that? You right. You know ball.
Yep.
Another
That's what I'm gonna
uterus
do.
is crazy. Cause like, where
So,
you even? How
no,
you
you
even?
don't. What do you say then, Quentin? Tell me, what do the kids say? You're buying Jordans, Frank Nitty. Oh my gosh, on brand, on brand. All
I
right,
see the
who's gonna
flag.
go
That's
get them? Who's gonna go get their lashes done? Who's getting their
no. Who's going to get
lashes?
a grill? Who's going to get the? Who's
Buy
going
me
to
a
get iced out?
grill.
The bust down.
Like what? All this money that Trump is giving us in 2026. Oh my gosh.
Um,
Yes, I am going to go get me a seafood boil, please. All right, I want sausage and shrimp and lobster tail. Thank you very much. And some mussels,
extra butter sauce.
garlic butter, Cajun garlic butter.
Oh my
Yeah, and I want the Meyer lemons, not no regular lemons, but the Meyer lemons. Oh God, these people are stupid. Trump is not gonna give you all money. Okay, stop thinking that he is. For fuck's sake. Okay, just stop. Anywho, shout out to Sizu. I hope I said that right, love. Thank you so much, Sizu, for the $5 super chat. Sizu said, Erica, thank you for this fantastic community and your research. Why, thank you so very much for your love. I appreciate you. Thank you. Drop some hearts in the chat for Sizu, y'all. I hope I pronounced your name right. All right. I feel like I haven't been pronouncing people's names right, and normally I'm really good at it. So I don't know what's going on. I think I'm getting old. I am. I'm getting old. I think Sean is asleep. Haven't seen her in a while. All right, you guys ready to call it? Let's call it. All right, let's call it. Where shall we go? Who shall we go read? Oh wait, I want to post this video while I'm whatchamacallit though. So, guys, I have not. No, I haven't. What are we about to do?
If I don't get my Doge check,
Exactly. If I don't get my Doge check, I am suing.
Oh, I forgot. Trump is suing us for our money.
Yes, for 10 billion whole ass dollars. And they're
I
like,
forgot about.
it was the craziest thing. So on Dan's live on Saturday, I hung out with Dan, and this guy came up, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, he shouldn't be suing us for $10 billion. You know, if it was like 2 million, that would be okay." We were like, "The fuck? What?
If you
Nothing's
rob me and take
okay."
all, if you break in my house and take all my stuff, that's crazy. But if you only take a few things, that's fine.
You know, that's cool. I ain't worried about just a few things.
What?
Yeah, nah, a few things
Can we
is
sue
perfectly
Doge?
fine.
Nah. Listen, these trials, whenever we get to them, they need to be. I want them on C-SPAN. I want, I want them on
Nuremberg
Tubi.
2.0.
I want them on Peacock, Stars, Paramount Plus, live 24/7.
Pretty much. Cause what the fuck?
I want to go. I'll buy a ticket.
I
Put
I
me on the
don't.
stand, actually.
I just want to understand. And I wish a Trump supporter would actually come up here and try to have the conversation. Like, why are they okay with their rights being taken away? Like, they're okay with Donald Trump saying you can't have guns. They're okay with Donald Trump suppressing free speech and the right to assemble. Like, they're telling people that they should just stay home. They should stay home. Literally, I heard a guy on Smitty this morning. I say names, by the way. I don't give a fuck. I say names. I love Smitty. Smitty's awesome. I love Dan. Dan's awesome. All right, that's why I say their names, because they're awesome, and you guys should like watch them and support them because they're freaking fantastic creators. They are. They hold great lives. Hector holds a great life. Hector's freaking awesome. Make sure you're following Hector. All right. Malcolm's cool too. Malcolm shares a lot of great information. Follow Malcolm. All right.
I'm finna start going live too, folks. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
Oh, awesome. So, with that being said, all right, complying is not the way that change is made. We do not make change by staying home. We do not make change by doing nothing. All right. Everyone has to speak up. All right. Because if Martin had complied, think about it. What about Medgar Evers? What about if Medgar Evers had complied? All right. Huey Newton, Fred Hampton. Think about it. Think about it. Harriet, Frederick, Sojourner, Phyllis Wheatley. Phyllis Wheatley. Who else can we think of? Good grief, there's so many people. Stokely Carmichael,
Frederick Douglass,
Asada. That was Frederick. You know Frederick. That was Frederick. All right. Hey, what about Robert? What about Robert Smith? That motherfucker stole the Confederate ship.
Oh, that's my dog. Yeah. I'm waiting on the movie.
I can't wait for a movie. That man is awesome. So, like, again, guys, we have to think about it. What if they complied? Like, even outside of like the civil liberties and the rights that Black people have fought for in this country. Think about it. All right. What if those white women never marched topless through the streets of San Francisco, New York, Los Angeles, and everywhere else in this country? Right? For equal pay. Like, what if they didn't do that? Think about it.
If you work in a unionized trade or in a unionized business, what if the people who founded your union just sat by like, oh well, guess we can't have health care. Guess we got to work 70 hours a week. You know, guess my kid got to come up here and work at 12.
Exactly. So there's that. So think about that, guys. What if they would have just complied? What if they just had complied? I really want you all to think about that. No, seriously, really think about that. Because if the colonists had just complied, we'd be eating beans and fucking toast.
That's right.
I don't know.
Who wants to eat beans and toast?
So, I don't know what we be doing.
Well, that's fair. We had food. We had yams and shit.
I said we were straight.
There's that.
We were good the whole time.
You know, the food of this land, all right, would be fucking beans and toast. Think about that, y'all.
Tuna fish on the same plate.
Time out. Wait, that's what? Huh?
They be putting that on jacketed potatoes and whatnot. They be putting all that together.
Oh no, Midnight. I meant beans and toast. They eat beans on toast. That's nasty. Why you need all them carbs? There's no need for that. It's disgusting.
They don't melt the cheese on their fries. Like, what are you talking about?
It's weird.
They eat like the plane's still over here. Like the war's still going on.
I don't understand any of it. They got funny diets over there.
It's crazy.
Beans are a carb. I don't care what anyone says. Just eat a whole bunch of beans. I bet you get chubby.
I don't care if you like beans. I don't have nothing against beans. I love beans. Toast?
I don't know.
In the morning? First thing in the morning, you eating a can of. If you backing out the can of Van Camp baked beans and putting that on your toast in the morning, I don't want to be around. I don't want to. If the first thing you put in your body is baked beans and toast, something wrong.
Y'all know nothing about that. Oh, young whippersnappers. Early in the morning. I want to do one more. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I really do. I want to do one more.
Oh, like find another Trump supporter. What do y'all eat in the morning? Like regular stuff, like eggs.
Oh, you nasty. You nasty son of a bad word. That's why your mother doesn't like you. Your mother told me that she wished she had swallowed. And on that note, guys, I'm out of here. All right. What a way to end it. What a way to end it. I got something super awesome coming, and I can't wait. It's a few awesome things, and I can't wait to share, but I'm gonna wait, because the suspense is part of it. Boom. Can't wait. It's gonna be awesome. You guys are gonna love it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Can't wait to share it with you all. Can't wait. All right. All right. I've
Malcolm, pleasure paneling with you. Guys, make sure when Erica ends the live that you go to her video and give it a tap.
Can't we knock out these
comment,
goddamn heart thingies? Hector, yell at them for me, please. I'll give you $1.
We just have 6. Guys, we have 6 more of these hearts. Pin it, please. Pin it for the people. Yes. We have 6 more of these to knock out. So can we do that? Can we get 6 people to send one of the goals? There's one. Thank you so much, Sarah.
Oh my gosh, Sarah, you're awesome.
Thank you so much, Kimmy.
Thank you, Kimmy. I sound like the kid.
Kimmy sent 2. Look at that. Kimmy W's you. Just 3 more. Just 3 more. Can we get 3 more, guys? Can we get 3 more? Not the heart me's. Thank you. Send those 2. Thank you so much, Nikki.
Thank you, Nikki.
There's 2 more. That's 2 more. We're right there.
Jamie,
Thank you so much, Jamie.
You're awesome.
1 more. Thank you, bruh. Sarah just cleared it. Let's
come through
fucking
with the
go.
Come through. There we go. All right. Now we go. Bye-bye. Who should we
With
rate,
that being
guys?
said, it shouldn't have taken me to make y'all do that. Start listening to Black Woman. Bye.
See you, Hector. Oh, and Fun and Fact Show will be back next Wednesday. I'm forcing him to do it. So there's that. All right. I shouldn't have said that out loud because now it probably won't be back next Wednesday. All right. I promise you, the Fun and Fact Show will be back, though. It will be back. All right. It's not on hiatus. It will be back. I promise. Yes. Fun and Facts. Yeah, he always leaves. That's what he does. All right. Thank you. Malcolm, thank you so much for joining up. I appreciate you. All right. Always a pleasure. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, thank y'all in the comments, chat, for the gifts and whatnot. Appreciate the support. I'm sure a few of y'all follow me, so appreciate y'all for that as well. And be on the lookout. I'm gonna start going live, and we can. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if I'm gonna have Trump supporters on my channel because I don't even know. I don't even know if I can deal with that. But I will be doing like the more. So yeah, it'll get ignorant. But for sure, I'll be doing similar discussions. We'll talk some of the policy, and also we'll start doing some of the future like visioning work, what we need to do to fix this. And it's gonna take like 50 years, so we might as well start thinking about it right now. But yeah, thanks y'all. Y'all have a good night.
You too. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. All right. Awesome. Drop some hearts in the chat for Hector and for Malcolm. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, guys. What a fun live. Was it as good for you as it was for me? I don't know where I'm looking, but I hope it's into the camera. Anywho, I am going to, I don't know what I'm going to do. Who should we raid though, guys? Who should we raid? All right. I think I need to eat food, but who should we raid? Give me someone. Early in the morning to find me another love. So I gotta get up. Oh yeah, and guys, tomorrow is Thursday. Don't forget, Thursday. I told him 3:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But y'all know me, that really means 5:45. It really means 5:45. So with that being said, I will be co-hosting with Politics of Matt tomorrow. I can't wait because I am so excited to co-host with Matt. I am going to sit here while he crashes the fuck out. Can't wait. Can't wait. Seriously can't wait. It depends on where you live. And for me, it is still Wednesday. Thank you very much. All right. So tomorrow, Thursday. Oh, it's 11/11, by the way, guys. Make a wish. Make a wish. 11/11. There we go. Okay. Got it. All right. With that being said, guys, thank you to everyone. I don't know who to raid, guys. I really don't. All right. I don't know who to raid. Wherever you go, drop some hearts in the chat. Say Erica raid. Do all of the good things. All right. Erica raid and I don't know. Follow the person. send a Daily Heart meme, repost their live. Also, maybe even go ahead and, send them a gift, a donation. All right? Do something kind. All right? Because I want to thank everyone who tapped the screen, who shared the live, all right, who sent a donation, who sent a gift, who sent a comment, who just did, all of the good things. All right? Who did all of the good things, guys. With that being said, I want to thank you all so very much for being with me here tonight, for hanging out. Shout out to Hector. Shout out to Malcolm. You guys are freaking fantastic. All right. Fantastic is the word. With that being said, I'll leave you with this as I always do. If you can't do something kind for yourselves, please do something kind for someone else. I love y'all. I really do. And with that being said, guys, how can we do this? Deuces out. The crazy thing is over on the tube. You don't see me no more. Bye, tubers. Love you. Bye.